In the meantime, I'm going to introduce us, and then I'm going to let you take the mic from me. Hi, world. I have to apologize in advance. Somewhere in Las Vegas, we done picked up a southern accent.
We don't pick up accents.
I don't know what happened.
We got the fancy magic box. You got the magic box. What does the magic box tell us? We got the tweeter going on here. We got the face place.
I done be learning all sorts of magic stuff.
Hey,
on
Jenny
this
Curtis,
magic box.
Curtis, we're trying to marry her while we're here.
Oh, it was
no.
First, we got to start out with this
wedding.
My daddy over here was supposed to marry me off. He was supposed to get me a husband while we were in Las Vegas.
No.
And he failed. He
No,
failed. I had my future husband leave me at the altar to drive all the way back to Los Angeles without me.
Then I can't get a man enough.
You know what? It's not my fault you had a shitty ass dowry. Dowry.
I got them cows. I got that.
You got a bad dowry.
1.75 liter black velvet. We're going to get you married, girl. I promise. We're going to get a real American wedding.
But this is our last
Marilyn Monroe and Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley going to marry me.
Going to preside over the proceedings.
He will be the one who does the marrying.
Yep. Amen, Jesus Christ. Thank you very much.
Take it home to the master.
You're going to take it home to the master.
Hey, Curtis, could you go on and thank some people that we talked about thanking that were really important to our lives and us making it here to the Road to NAB show?
Really, though, thank you for tuning in.
I want to thank... First of all, I want to thank all of our Indiegogo sponsors. Those people, I shouldn't do this in an accent because I mean it.
Yeah,
you guys,
let's talk normal.
All of our Indiegogo sponsors, I want to thank you so much because you helped us have the time of our lives. Well, I don't know if they had fun, but I had the time of my life. And I want to thank Gawk.com. I want to thank Zeiss Lenses. I want to thank Dynamic. I want to thank Red Rock. I want to thank you for watching.
NAB show, New Media Expo.
If you're watching, I want to thank NMX. I want to thank NAB show. I want to
Justin. I just want us all to be on camera because we really seriously need to talk. Justin's our producer. He's been taking care of us here. We want to thank Justin first of all. Thank you, Justin. And Tech Zulu. And Justin.tv. But listen, this is really seriously like we wanted to. This was about the Indiegogo people because you guys really like came through and showed your heart and how much you care about us and support us, and you were sort of our cheerleaders, and we could not be here right now having a ridiculous time of our lives and making the movies if you did not believe in us. So we wanted to make sure we thank you for that. Well, Justin, our producer, wants to do all these complicated things. We're new to this whole magic box world.
This thing is crazy.
Malia, if you are watching, I want you to call in. We want to have some Mickey and Malia time on the show.
Mickey is probably asleep.
Mickey needs to wake up.
Mickey had trouble getting up in the mornings. He slept in. I learned things about my friends I did not know. Like Malia. Malia done have breakdowns on a daily basis. Daily. Minutely, really, I'd say. Hi.
Malia did. I would really like to look at your guys' films here. I want to pull up your films. I'm going to give you guys the microphone. I'm going to ask you some questions about your films on this here magic box.
So basically, we want to tell you what we did.
If you are watching, we really, really want you to tweet us questions.
Tweet us questions. We're going to be showing short clips. We're working on getting Collier, Landry a microphone, but really, who needs to hear what he has to say? All right, so Justin,
why don't we show them? Justin, why don't we pull up this? I'm going to pull up a little video here on my magic box, and why don't we show the viewers a little bit of behind the scenes? There we go.
Look at that.
On 4/4/14, 5 filmmakers embark on a journey to plan, shoot, and edit 5 short films in 3 days. They travel from Hollywood to Las Vegas through the desert, arriving at NAB's show to a blue carpet premiere of all 5 finished films. Ride shotgun on their filmmaking road trip as they bring you behind the scenes of the films, give you in-the-field tech reviews, and answering your filmmaking questions.
All right, so it's day 2 here on Road to NAB show. It's probably 9:30 in the morning, and we were supposed to be shooting by 7:30 a.m., so as you can tell, it's a rough start already. It kind of started off rough yesterday on day 1. It's kind of tough because you're wrangling 16 people and like 4 vehicles, and one is an RV that can't go over like 20 miles per hour.
I said turn around and go up mountain, go under the freeway. That's what I just
I said go up Lincoln.
Did anybody?
Hold on, Jenny, I gotta look at the map.
Yesterday we did get all of Jorge's films shot on time, actually early. The cops showed up, but at least we got out of there in time and we got it all in the can.
Let team go. Woo! All right. Do you want me to lead the pack?
Yes. You're the Sherpa.
Then we headed to Joshua Tree, and it became kind of a travesty of messes, of chaos and crazy. We lost our RV and our team on the RV. They couldn't find us. We have no signal in Joshua Tree, so you can't call people. The walkie-talkies weren't working. It was a mess. So there's probably footage that you're watching right now as I'm talking of me running around like a crazy person, like grabbing things like cases and standing on them to see monitors, and Collier trying to hear playback on the phone while he's singing. It was out of control, but all in all, that said, I really think that we got some magic yesterday. Collier's video looks pretty amazing. Jenny got some amazing footage last night. So all in all, day one was a success when all was said and done. And now we're on day two. Let's cross our fingers that we don't get kicked out of where we're filming right now. And I'm not even telling you where we are because we're not supposed to be.
Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. Road to NAB Show is brought to you by NAB Show, New Media Expo, Carl Zeiss Lenses, and Gawk.com.
Look at our favorite sponsors. I mean, not our favorite. All of our sponsors are our favorite.
Everyone's our favorite.
But
We're going to come back here off the magic box. We're going to close that down there.
and we're back.
So, I wanted to, we had a, not necessarily a tweet, but we did have a tweet. So we had a tweet from John Sessoms at your sound team. He says, "Don't stop the accents."
Oh, well. You don't know what kind of wormhole you're opening. Wormhole.
Now, John Sessoms, I believe, is based in Central Florida, or he's like in Jacksonville.
John Sessoms, I heard lots about you. I heard that you done got married and left us all.
Accent. He close enough to Jackson.
Here's the problem. When these two start doing accents, they don't listen to each other. They just go on. But listen.
Sorry.
Oh, hey, we have another viewer. We have two viewers.
Good morning.
Gary King. Hi, Gary King.
Good morning, Gary.
Thanks for watching, Gary. We know you too.
Mm-hmm.
We need. So I'm going to keep an eye on this Twitter box so viewers can ask you questions, but I'm going to give you guys a mic, and I'm going to pull up Jenny Curtis's little film that she did.
Starting with me.
It was her first film as a director.
Yep, it was.
She was terrified.
I was scared.
But then she rocked it.
Now, should we preface this real fast? So Jenny Curtis made this film on the Road to NAB show.
I did.
I was the director of photography. Jen Page was the producer. And it was a really great experience. So Jenny, why don't you talk about the film really fast?
We're going to talk. That's the thing.
You want to set us up?
We're gonna talk about the film. We're gonna show clips based on what your favorite. I want to know first, like, what was your favorite sort of shot in the whole?
Oh,
because we're not gonna show the whole film. We're just gonna show the paces.
If you guys had tuned in before, you heard my favorite shot of the whole film was the salt flats. So we should start there because it's at 5.00. Yeah, so this film, basically, I had Mickey and Malia, and I had this shot. We were driving.
There it is.
Oh.
There it is.
So we were driving through the desert, and we saw this. And I said, I have to stop and shoot here. And it was so magical because we did. And the RV showed up, and Jen showed up, and everybody pulled the equipment out, ran out to these salt flats. And this does not look like a real place. Like this is actually real. Those mountains are real. None of that is a painting. It's just that beautiful.
And I told you at the time that I had always really wanted to go down to the Salton Sea and shoot kind of those salt flats around there. And then this opportunity came up, and this is growing up in Ohio, sometimes the mud freezes over, and we have ice over the mud, and this is what this looked like to me. And it's always very beautiful, but it's really cold. And here we are in the middle of the desert. We got this great shot. It's like an ice floor below us, and it's really, really cool.
So, my actors are two of the most talented people I think I've ever met in my life. And oh my gosh, they
make the audience understand the horrible conditions you guys were in at this second, because it doesn't look bad. The actors look like it's totally fine.
Yeah, the wind is blowing.
The wind was so blowing so hard that Malia's veil that you see, that long beautiful veil, actually ended up ripping in half because the wind was that strong, and it was. They're such troopers.
And I was shrouded with a piece of duvetine underneath, the camera.
It's true.
With the camera.
We had to block the wind from our wonderful DP.
I couldn't see. It was crazy.
Yeah, wait, stop. Okay, we're going back to this one.
This shot was.
Yeah, that shot's very cool too.
This here is a Collier Landry special.
So this shot was the very first night, and I knew what I wanted in a way, and I kind of told Collier, I want this feel, and he said, well, I have this idea with these lights, and we actually lit Mickey from the side. Do you want to explain this, or should I explain this?
So what I thought when I read the script is this actor is kind of confined. He's kind of in his own head, but he's like he lives in this kind of like surreal world, if you will, and he's kind of imprisoned by his thoughts. So I thought, what a better way than to take. What I did is I took a couple of tubes from a KinoFlow 4-foot 4-bank. And I basically wrapped him.
The whole movie.
I wrapped him with lights. I did side keys, which is a technique. So I keyed him from the side. There's no front light, and we shot the actor like that. And he was already confined by the bulbs themselves, and he felt kind of imprisoned. And it gives the audience a feel it's very tight and confined, and he's in his own head. And because you got to cheat this stuff. Now we shot this in a hotel room. I put a piece of duvetine behind him. There's a cable running behind his back, and we did it totally guerrilla style, but it's a beautiful shot. It was definitely one of my favorites from the whole road trip.
Definitely one of my favorites. And I think what was so great about this is the premise of the film is cut into 3 parts. So what you're seeing in this close-up is actually what's going on internally with this character. And so we had Mickey show up. It was the first night. Everybody was exhausted. We started shooting this at 10 p.m. and we, stuck Mickey in this little jail. But what's we've got another mic. Oh, we've got another mic for Jen Page.
Oh, Jen Page now.
Thank you very much. Magic hand.
Again.
But so it was weird circumstances. It was a long day. We started very late, and Mickey just brought it. Like, I had nonstop chills. He's one of the most talented people I've ever met in my life, and it was such a pleasure to be able to work with my friends and great actors and great talented. What is happening next to me?
I am Instagramming for the folks so they can see what the magic box is not saying.
The magic box is not saying.
I'm going to put it through this little magic
what are you talking
box. About? I know. Like, I'm confused. Leah called it the science box, but I'm not.
Oh, the science.
I don't know. I don't know about. I don't know science very well. So I know about magic and witches and wizards. So I figure they made this scary little contraption.
It's all magic science.
Oh,
question
boy,
from the
question from the
From
audience.
the audience.
Repeat the question.
All right, cool.
We used a
So
Zeiss
we have a
lens.
question from the audience. They want to know what type of lights we're using, what type of lens, what type of camera. So let's just start with the camera. The camera is a Blackmagic Cinema camera, 2.5K. Fantastic camera with 13 stops to dynamic range. Our sponsor, Carl Zeiss Lenses, was gracious enough to provide us with a set of CP2 compact primes, and so I'm shooting on a 50 millimeter T21, I believe. So it's an f2.1 if you're a photographer. So we're shooting on that Cinema Prime, and I'm lighting it with a KinoFlow 4-foot 4-bank. And what I did is I ripped out the guts out of the KinoFlow 4-bank, and I took the harnesses and I wrapped them around our talents. And so those are 2 tubes, and I believe those tubes are 3200 Kelvin or 2900 Kelvin. I can't remember which. I think they're 3200 Kelvin. So that's what we're shooting. We're shooting in tungsten, and we were actually shooting in ProRes. And that's the great thing about the Blackmagic Cinema camera, is that you can shoot in ProRes and you get this beautiful dynamic range, 13 stops of dynamic range, very similar to the Arri Alexa, and that's why I love it. We're Blackmagic whores, straight up.
Let's just not even
and we're
hide
gonna get
it.
ourselves our hands on an Ursa soon, and we're gonna start testing that.
Yeah, we are.
For our Billy Ray
I really
Cyrus.
want a pocket camera so bad now.
Yeah,
like my hands get
and
sweaty
our
thinking about
our
it.
other sponsor, Red Rock Micro,
Yes, because I
has
want
this
that.
little thing. What is it called? The kind of like
Rudy, what's the Blackmagic pet pocket thing?
Rudy. Anyways,
Rudy.
so you take the Blackmagic Cinema.
Where's
It's
your
like
brother
a little.
gone?
It's like a little retro rig that they're doing that's specifically designed for the Blackmagic pocket camera, and has a little hand. It makes it look like a little 8mm camera. It's really, really cool. Retroflex.
It's so cool.
The Red Rock Micro Retroflex.
There's an Instagram video
Super cool.
on the science box that you can see Collier playing with that Retroflex.
Yeah, you can see it on Instagram. I'm playing with the Retroflex from Red Rock Micro using the Blackmagic pocket camera. And it's a very cool little toy. I'm probably going to buy one as soon as I leave here.
Can you go to
So So we have a question about the footage on the hard drive. So when you shoot in ProRes, you're running about 1.5 gigs a minute ish. So if you put it in a 240 gig drive, you'll get about 150 minutes out of it. If you shoot RAW, you're talking about 8 gigs a minute, uncompressed 12-bit uncompressed RAW, which is pretty crazy. To be honest with you, like the ProRes is so good out of the camera, or the DXN HD or DNX HD for Avid users. It's pretty amazing. So, you can feel very comfortable living in ProRes, as we did for the Billy Ray Cyrus music video. We shot that whole thing in ProRes. We didn't want to color the RAW. It takes too much drive space, too much time. Although DaVinci Resolve is an amazing program to do all your color work in, which I love very much, but it's time consuming.
So Jenny, what can we get the screen back up here? I want to talk to you about this, because one thing was really cool about what we're about to see is our location was a playground
Hackberry
for filmmakers.
General.
So
this location was absolutely amazing. We shot every single film we did on Road2NAB show. We shot in this location because there was so much.
Right, like everybody
place
but
to
Jorge
play.
used.
Oh yeah, everybody
this
but
location,
Jorge
for sure.
And so for this shot, I just wanted them to have room to play, and it was so exactly what I wanted, was for them to be running around in these cars. And we're about to come up to a shot that I just loved the opportunity to make it a little bit surreal. And I couldn't necessarily, this is my hardest thing in the film, was I couldn't communicate to Collier what I wanted. It's this walking shot of the car, and we come around.
I think it's different. I think you communicated exactly what you, as a DP, I think you communicated
You did?
exactly what
I
you
felt
wanted.
like I was speaking French.
But you just, you knew what you wanted, and we just made it work. And this is a very cool shot, I agree.
Well,
love this shot.
Well, what made it hard to communicate? What was that about?
For me as a first-time director, let's
Pause.
I don't think it was.
Well,
I
actually, I
don't
wanna
think
pause
the
on
right
this
word
one.
is communicate. I think the right
love
word is
this shot.
articulate. You were trying to articulate
I
what
wanted to
what you wanted.
articulate.
So you were living in that space of this
Alright,
is what I
Justin,
want.
I think one of the hardest things as a first-time director is I did see very, very clearly what I wanted, and finding the words to make somebody else see what you want is a friggin' challenge. But
Can I tell you what my favorite things is? One of my favorite shots is. Can we show this, Justin?
Yeah, this is actually one of
this
my
the song?
favorite shots
Yeah.
too.
I just want to play a little piece.
Oh, please do.
So
Can they can hear it, right? If we play. This is an original song by Mickey Shaloa, and it made me cry.
I just love this shot. Collier and I have kind of been starting to do a lot of the Dutch angle-y thing. We're like, we did it once, and I was like, yes, more of that. And I love when you start to kind of float, and we feel like we're almost in this weird, intimate space we're not supposed to be in. I really love it, and the coloring's beautiful. And you shot this on the 5 or the 60?
All right, so I shot this. I just bought the 6D like 2 weeks ago, and I've never shot video on it. So big shout out to Canon for really developing the sensor on this camera, because the low light performance and the color and the contrast and everything. I'm not a big, I'm a member of Canon Professional Services now, but I will say that they did a nice job with this camera. So this is shot with using I think again a 50 millimeter Zeiss CP2. I believe it was 50 millimeter. Yeah. 50 millimeter.
I was just really surprised at how pretty the color was.
It's very pretty. I was shocked too. I was shocked that I kept it in focus because I've never used the camera before. Looking at a little LCD screen like that is very difficult, especially in the hot sun in the desert. So.
You look so cute. Can we somehow film you right now?
So
that's our
Justin-
producer.
Come out here, ask the question.
So Justin's
No, come
wearing
out
some
here,
red
ask the question.
glasses.
Look at this. Yeah, I
Oh, you
get
put a
it.
camera in the back of the studio. I love that.
Hey,
All right,
I like
hey,
this.
Justin. He's got his red glasses on. He wants to know about the hard drive space. No, the hard drive space never limits me because I've got like 5 of them. So.
But does that limit the amount of takes you can take?
No. The
It does
fun
not
thing about
limit-
the Blackmagic Cinema camera is though that it doesn't tell you how much you've rolled, so you have to keep track of it like you're shooting on film, which is kind of really cool in a retro way. So sometimes it'll say SSD full in the middle of a take, and you're like, oh, I gotta reload. So that happens every once in a while. It doesn't happen often because I'm good at keeping track of takes, but Scripty helps us out with that a lot. So.
What's the workflow like? You're on the road. You're not going to a hotel and like
The question is, we're being asked about the workflow when you're on the road, and I got to tell you, there is no happy answer. And actually, wait a minute,
happy answer.
Aaron Schumann, can you come over for a second? I think you guys need to
Bringing
meet the
over
man
our
behind
Road
the
to NAB
curtain,
show.
Machine.
Producer.
and he can answer this the best for you.
You put on
the
his
man
jacket, too.
himself, Mr.
So
Aaron Schumann.
He's our producer. Here, come squeeze it with me for a second.
Sit on the.
Come sit.
somewhere.
Do you want my seat? Well, I'll take a.
Yeah, go take a pee.
Yeah, go pee, Collier.
Call you later. Go take a pee down there.
Go take a pee, sir. Oh, run. Ooh, I
We
like
don't
that
need to
model.
that. We're Black Magic Horse.
You're the model, bud.
So this is Aaron Schumann, and a lot of you don't know that he's really been the man making these wonderful videos happening. So when the question came up about workflow, how do you deal with the workflow on the road? Besides, pooping yourself and wanting to kill people.
That's a pretty thing to say live.
Oh, the joys of editing on the road. The challenges. There are no problems, only opportunities. We were using Premiere, right? And we were dumping everything to some external drives. I think on the road it was really about power. We were kind of. Luckily, we had a putt-putt generator that kind of helped us out.
A little putt-putt.
Little putt-putt. So I was bringing putt-putt.
What was the most challenging thing for you on the road?
Well, I think as a producer, when you're trying to manage and support just one production, it can be stressful. But trying to do with 5 simultaneous ones, and usually the crews that I'm used to dealing with are kind of small units, like 5 people, and so we had 16 people, different cars, communication issues.
It was. I feel like wrangling 16 people was the toughest part.
With
it wasn't even
no
the amount of people,
in
but
the
it was
desert.
Yeah, it was just the lack of communications, and just making sure. Like me as a producer, I'm just making sure nobody gets in an accident, nobody gets lost. I want to make sure all the films get done, and you guys get what you need, so everybody stays happy. Trying to get the reality show stuff covered. So it was not an easy assignment, my dear.
Oh, I love it.
We've gotten back to
Right.
accents, yeah.
Jonathan Sessom asked that we never stop the accent.
Oh, we can keep it going all day. my
Keep
dear.
going with this.
My British accent's really bad, but it's my favourite one to do.
Smashing, dear. What are you talking about?
She does a lot of great accents.
What are we talking about? This one.
I like when you do the
This
southern.
one is
right.
the southern.
Southern London.
Oh, this South London.
South London.
South.
South London.
With the F.
South.
I can't do that one, but I do like it when you talk that way.
This one's my favourite
Little bit
too.
of a Cockney thing going on.
We go talk about accents.
Aaron is a world traveller, so he has lots of accents.
He done be there before.
He's been to lots of places.
Been gallivanting.
What's the scariest place you've ever been?
He fell off a cliff.
Guatemala City was a bit
Guatemala
dicey.
City.
Guatemala City was
What
a bit
was
dicey.
what was so scary about it?
We saw somebody, a nice young man, basically get stabbed to death in a back alleyway as we were driving to a location. Isn't that smashing?
What I've seen pictures of you taking photos of lions, like right there in their faces. Weren't you terrified that they were going to eat you for lunch?
Was there film in the camera? Because yesterday we heard a story where there was no film in the camera.
Oh yes, it was a very sad story.
Very
that
sad.
ended with. It started very exciting with very bears in your face, and then it ended with no film in the camera.
Oh, it's a tragedy of epic proportion. No, when I got the lions in the Ngorongoro National Park in Tanzania, I'll show you the pictures. You like them? Lions are my power animal.
Rawr. You have a very sexy British accent, almost.
Oh, behave.
What?
Oh, it's almost a little Austin Powers.
Oh, that's what it might
That's
be.
what it is.
International man of mystery, I might say.
I do like it.
Oh,
I do
right.
like it. It fits your jacket, your suit
Oh,
jacket.
thank you. Like, try to dress to impress.
Try to dress to impress.
Dress for success, as my mom always says.
I would love for our Twitter followers to ask you questions because it's very hard to wrangle 5 directors and 5
You don't
different
say.
personalities and traveling through the desert.
Yeah, so starting off, what was your highlight of the trip?
They're good things.
Were there good things on this trip
on
for
the
you?
trip?
Yes, there were many good things on the trip. I really love. It was funny. When we lost you guys day 1, Joshua Tree. Initially, I was like, "What?" But then it was like, "Okay, we're lost. I'm sure they're fine. Let's shoot some B-roll. Let's have some fun." It was so beautiful there.
Now,
you know?
he's saying let's shoot some B-roll. It's all beautiful. Meanwhile, Collier and I are like, fuck! We need them here! Ah!
Right. Yeah,
It was a
but,
little
and I
tense.
fear that was happening on the other side,
we didn't know
right?
what happened.
Yeah, but I mean that's just sometimes what happens on these productions. You just kind of have to roll with it, make the best of it.
Breathe.
And
Adrian, we have a Twitter question from Adrian Ashley.
The
At
Adrian.
She says, how long can you shoot with 5 hard drives? I'm not quite sure what she means.
I think that was back with a Collier.
Was she saying there's 5 hard drives?
We each
Hard
had
drive
a
with
hard
Magic.
drive. We each had a Lacey. Let me show you.
Ooh,
I'm very
Lacey.
excited. I feel
Let's
like
talk, Lacey.
I'm part of the team now because I
Road2NAB
have
show
my own
season
Lacey
2.
hard drive.
A rugged drive for a rugged ride.
I like it.
Come on now.
That's our producer
Come on now.
there.
Now you're thinking like a producer, lass.
Oh my goodness.
No, we actually, everybody had their own rugged, and then we had the 2 backup drives.
Yep.
And then we had
Back it up, kids.
put everything on the 2 backup drives, and then each director had their own thing on their rugged drives. And we thought we're going to get to edit along the way.
Sweet fine woman when you back that thing up.
Back.
What did
back
you
it
just say?
You guys never heard that song?
And moving on.
And there you go.
Adrian also wanted to know, do we have walkies or just cell phones?
Both. Neither worked. No.
Did
The
it
walkies
matter
worked most
is
of the
really
time,
the
just day one.
question there.
Yeah.
The walkies semi-worked. We could hear that we were in somewhere in the same radius. We just couldn't hear what each other were saying.
Are they rolling?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
wait.
then-
I want to know who the hardest director to wrangle is.
Ooh.
Thank you, Adrian, for your question.
Oh. Is this question?
Be
for you?
honest.
You were all equally difficult to wrangle. I'm just kidding. You guys were. I mean,
mean,
Sean
not-
was
yeah.
like the special forces doing his
Yeah.
own thing, dude. Which amazing video, by the way. You guys got to check that one out. Jason
actually, why don't we
Cunningham.
pull that up?
Yeah.
Let me find it, and then I'll let Justin know.
That was very cool.
They
he was
did a
he was the
very
easiest to
cool-
wrangle because it was like there was no wrangling even as an option.
He did his own thing.
Which was neat.
Justin, can we put this video up? I'm going to actually turn the sound. Well, I mean, the song is great. This is not a finished cut, but it's very cool. Like right there, that's our artist Jason Charles Miller. He's being signed to Billy Ray Cyrus's Blue Cadillac Records. I'm gonna turn the song down so we could talk. Well, I'll give it a little bit of volume. But basically, they went and literally filmed in a crap ton of locations. I think they did like almost 100 locations in 2 days. And they would set the camera, and Sean would measure from.
It was 10 steps, I believe.
It was 10 steps.
Yeah.
They would literally have a tape measure at every place from the guitar to the lens. And I think we have BTS somewhere that we'll get to put up.
Yeah,
at some
there's a
point.
BTS segment that we're working on right now.
Really
It's
cool.
very cool.
I think it was really fun and innovative and ambitious as all hell. And somehow they actually finished this video.
I love that shot.
Yeah.
Motorbike guys.
They literally just took, like, if you watch this video, you can go on the road trip with us because you will see every location and more. And what I love, like, this is a great shot to even talk about this. Sean, what I love what Sean actually said to me was, we're taking regular locations and making them beautiful.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
And that's like, you look at this shot and you're like, you're right. Like, you would drive right by this and not pay attention. And then you look at this, you're like, wow, that is gorgeous.
Absolutely.
So it's very cool. I
very
was so
cool
happy
concept.
they
Very
came.
something you can do on really no budget, just the time to go out and do it.
But that's an ambitious video. He had to actually have math and science involved.
Oh yeah.
He
to
had
like
signs on that science
calculate
box.
Yeah.
each little how many shots he needed, where they had to come
He
in.
actually had to do some planning.
Yeah, he actually had planned some stuff.
planning.
What is
What's
that?
Planning? I don't understand.
You
that.
know, just
cray.
pull over the side of the road and pull out a camera and see what happens.
Aaron, before we put Collier back in the hot seat
Yeah.
to talk about cinematography, is there actually we have a question, and I guess we can all answer this.
Oh,
but
heck yeah.
Aaron, for you, would you do it again? And if so, how will you up the ante?
Ooh, that's a great question. The answer is yes. I would do it again, but it had to be a little bit bigger, a little bit bolder. Maybe some additional challenges along the way. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions, so send us your thoughts.
Yeah.
But
Additional
I think we have to-
challenges?
yeah, yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Well,
I
fun
wanna
challenges.
I want to
like-
do it again, and we'll just know what we're up against, and we'll actually have a solid game plan this time.
That would be lovely.
Who needs plans?
I
Plans are
like
neat.
plans.
Plans are for weenies.
I like them.
Plans are super.
Well, thank you for dropping. We might pull you over again in a little bit if more questions come up.
No
so
problem.
Can you be nearby?
I'm going to be right over there editing
We feel
mobily.
better when you're nearby.
Oh.
We feel like things are under control.
Stay
Yes.
close.
All right. Well, I'll be right over there, kids. Thanks for having me. This was neat.
Of course, we'll bring you back. I want to bring Collier back over because I'm going to pull
are
up
we?
Jorge's film.
I was gonna. Okay. Yeah.
What? No, what's up?
I was gonna say after Collier, then we got to pull in our good friend Rudy Ruiz.
Why don't we do that really quick?
Yeah, come on
camera.
in here,
Do this,
Rudy.
Rudy.
Come on,
Rudy
Rudy.
Ruiz is gonna
Do
be
you
on
guys see
TV?
the man with the camera? Rudy followed us everywhere, and he is one of
Come
the
on,
biggest
Rudy.
rock
Rudy
stars
is one of
on our
my-
trip.
One of my good friends.
Smile for the fans.
We brought him in here. No, he doesn't want to. He's like,
He won't do it.
He's gonna hate me forever if I pull him on camera.
But he's so handsome, that
He's so
Rudy.
What a
handsome.
cutie.
And he's so handsome.
He's Jenny Curtis's little brother.
Yeah, it's true.
It's
We done
true.
been brother sister,
I'm so
and he's
proud
my
of
mama
him.
daddy.
He did so well on this trip.
He's filming us on the Black Magic Cinema camera.
He
right now.
carried those heavy cameras
Black
all the
Magic.
way from the North Hall where we all to the South Hall down there like
And let me
It
tell you,
is a
let me tell you
trek.
all, that's a trek. You need an RV for that trek.
You really do. And don't
Yeah.
even try to be a girl in cute shoes and make that trek because
No.
you will lose your
No.
toes.
Lose your toes.
fun.
We
They
had to
become
wear
hooves.
cute shoes.
Toes become hooves.
Very much so. I need a pedicure really bad. And Daddy here said he was going to take me for one, and we still have not gone and get one. And now my feet look all over
Well, if you know
mud.
that place in North Hollywood, that's just it. Oh, man.
See, I don't understand why he's getting shy over here because he hasn't shut up for 2 days.
Yeah.
Shy.
And now
What
he's
is that?
being
Shy.
shy. And he's
Shy.
You getting
Look
shy,
at you.
Collier?
You have not
Want me to
stopped.
find you a man?
I
I'll find
told you
a
I
man.
wanted you to find me a man, and you failed me.
There ain't no black.
going
There
back
ain't
to
no
Los
amount of
Angeles
black
with no
velvet in the
husband.
world. There ain't no amount of black velvet in the world that can make any man marry you. That's
That
hard
is
to
not
say.
nice
It's
to
just
say to
mean.
our little Jenny Curtis.
It's just mean. You know what I mean?
I think any
I'm
man
gonna
would marry
find
you.
somebody to
I
be.
know
I'm gonna
Justin.
find somebody to be drunk
Justin,
enough.
you would marry our
Justin,
little
will you
Jenny
marry me?
Curtis.
Well,
wouldn't
Just-
you?
wait,
Justin
wait,
would.
put yourself
Justin-
on
Justin-
screen. Put yourself on
Justin
screen.
don't
Do that.
even need black velvet. He's just like, oh my God, I
Justin,
got a
will you
woman.
marry me?
Yes, I got a woman way over town.
Elvis
Yeah.
is waiting.
She good to
Elvis,
me.
I have booked the chapel, and Elvis is waiting. Oh my God, it's happening live.
Oh,
It's happening
my
live.
stars and garters. Oh my God, Rudy Ruiz got that on the TV right there.
It's
He
happening
got one-
live. Oh, we
Get
just-
tap that
we married
man.
off our
Well, oh my God, we married her off.
Can I do this? Wait, hold on. Y'all, I am officially a married woman.
Oh my
I am
God,
a
I'm
married
so proud. I'm
woman.
so proud,
It
Papa.
happened on the
Can I wear
live-
this for
on
the rest of the
live
show?
site
She got.
box.
What'd
You
you
need
get? A
it back?
Star Wars ring or something
I'm
like
gonna
that? It
make-
comes from
I'm-
Justin. He
I'm so
does a
happy.
Star Wars
I'm so
thing.
happy. I'm just
Jenny
gonna
Curtis,
hang
I
out
think you
here.
should sing us
I
a song about how happy you
I
are.
should.
Oh yeah,
All right, so
get
you
that,
guing
get that guitar, get that guitar
People
over
are
here.
starting to
Jenny
watch
Curtis.
because they don't understand
This
why this is
song
so
They don't
is-
weird.
understand why it's so weird.
to my husband.
This is
Oh,
ode to the husband.
Jay, if you're
Well,
watching, I apologize, but you left me at the altar.
Jay, you left her. You left town. You went to that Hollywood to be a star, and you left our Jenny Curtis. You are out of the family.
Oh, but here's the thing. Don't say this in front of my new husband Justin. But they have the same name, so it could technically be interchangeable.
Hold on. We have Ryan Salazar, your
Oh, wait.
lover.
Ryan
All right.
Salazar, hang tight. Jenny's going to sing a song about how happy
I
she
need
is.
Collier to do my harmonies.
I got
Yeah?
your harmonies,
All
darling.
right. What should we start on? G?
I don't know music, darling. Just sing something for your husband.
Justin,
Justin,
you aren't fussing
Jefferson,
because you married me.
I married her.
Can we hear Collier's harmonies?
Yes, you can.
I'm so happy,
She's
'Cause
so
I married
happy marrying Justin,
the man of my dreams.
man of
Oh,
her
Justin.
dreams. Oh, it's the man of her dreams. Justin.
And I like your sunglasses.
She likes the sunglasses.
The end. Thank you. Thank you
yeah.
very much.
Thank you very much, Jenny Curtis, for your musical style.
Thank you very much, Jenny Curtis. You know what we said at the CVS,
We
right?
are gonna change gears for 1 second because we just got a special guest star into the building.
Ryan Salazar
We're
is
gonna
here.
bring on-
I know
all the
who
way
he
from Fort
is.
Lauderdale,
Let me tell
Florida.
you, I know this man. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God.
Yeah, Jenny Curtis fainted
About to
yesterday at the Black
enter
Magic Cinema
our
camera, Black Magic
show
Design booth.
is Ryan Salazar.
Oh my God.
Oh no, sir. You get a chair.
You get a chair,
He wears Robert Graham shoes and Louis Vuitton shoes.
Red vines.
And he brought red vines.
He brought red vines.
He gets a chair. He gets the red vines. I will take the floor.
I'm red vined out right now. We're good on that.
Can I
ever be red vined out?
They taste like plastic. Let's just face it.
You know what I had for breakfast?
Cherry flavored wax. I cooked you eggs.
I had some very lovely eggs and a Snickers with almonds, because what goes better with eggs than a Snickers with almonds? I tried to give you that.
And hot water. And hot water.
I know I like my hot water. Daddy made me some plain eggs this morning. It was very, very nice of him. He never does anything nice for me, but he did something nice this morning. I think he's making up for all the mean times. Hi, Ryan.
Hello.
I'll try to drop the accent, but it's really hard once you get started. So, Ryan, what have you been doing? You've been busy running around like a crazy person at this show.
Well, first, Ryan, who are you?
Ryan Salazar.
What do you do?
For the people who don't know you, he is at Broadcast Beat. You've seen us tweeting about him.
You've seen us tweeting about them.
Isn't that exciting?
Yeah.
It's like we've been tweeting about each other.
It's like indie filmmakers support United Airlines.
I had a blast last night. One of the guys from NAB Show Live rented a penthouse at the LVH, 27 floors up.
Why didn't we get an invitation to that ride? So maybe we shouldn't have him on the show right now.
Oh, jeez. It was awesome. I swear this place was 6,000 square feet plus.
You know what I did last night? I sat outside of a cold hot tub. I didn't get to be in the hot tub. It was cold. It was a cold tub.
Cold.
No, wait,
and I sat in a room.
She's just
and I
It's
cried.
it's a lukewarm
and you were
tub.
in a penthouse having a party time.
This place was crazy. Yeah, we had pizza and I had a glass and a half of wine and I was out of my mind.
you went wild.
I get drunk on wine.
You went
like
wild.
one drink, yeah. Crazy, over the top.
What was the craziest thing you did at the party last night?
That just had wine.
Did you high five anyone?
Yeah, I high five people all
It's
the time.
wild.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
Look at that!
High five right here live. Live on air.
So what did you guys do last night?
I told you I sat outside of a cold hot tub and cried.
I ate a box of cereal.
She ate a whole box of cereal.
She had a box of cereal.
True. I just had a bite.
We just sat there and cried because we had nothing to do. And then Tim Street, I don't know if you know Tim Street, but
That
he's
name sounds familiar.
Tim Street never got his tie back, by the way.
Tim Street. We have your tie, Tim Street.
Tim Street.
But, Tim Street
You give me your
and
tie.
Ted from formerly of Red were out partying it up. And
They were sending naughty.
They were like, you guys can come party with us. But we were all the way in Summerlin. Do you know where Summerlin is? It might as well be California.
I've heard of it, yeah.
We couldn't go out and do nothing.
Aw.
No. So what are you doing here? Tell the audience what you do.
Ryan,
What
yeah,
is
talk about
Broadcast
Creative
Beat?
Cow, talk about Broadcast Beats. Let us know what you're doing.
Yeah, I've been writing for Creative Cow for about 3 years. I used to write for Broadcast Engineering. I run a post-production facility in Fort Lauderdale, the technical aspects of it. And then when Broadcast Engineering closed their doors about 5 months ago, I started Broadcast Beat. and then
What is Broadcast Beat?
we're sort of like a mixed audience of old school broadcast engineers and some of the, actually a lot of the Creative Cow audience as well too. So, and we're obviously getting attention because there's a lot of folks here at the show that are just coming up to us and saying, "Hey, you're doing a great job." And I was like,
We like
exciting,
Broadcast
yeah.
Beat.
I just want to say that we're being tweeted that
Are they tweeting pictures right now?
Right before we started getting serious with Ryan here, we got a tweet that said, "I'm laughing so hard, I'm crying." I just want to say, mission accomplished, team. We've made people cry.
Is Adrienne here right now?
She is not present in the
Okay.
NMX Lounge.
She's not in the NMX Lounge, but she's
finally met her
watching from
yesterday.
home.
I'm like, who's that tweeter?
Jenny Curtis, I need to give a little more
Because you
cold.
have a
Thank
Twitter
you.
battle
She
happening
is-
with Adrienne.
She has more tweets than I do. I got a problem with that.
She's a tweeter.
She's a tweet.
She's an official tweeter. Yeah,
I don't
do
think
that,
she
Jenny.
even uses her fingers.
She's
I
an
think
official
she uses
tweeter.
her mind.
Yeah. I was
Very
top
important.
tweeter.
VIT. She's a VIT
She's
at
a
the
VIT.
NAB show.
I was top
Very
tweeter
important
last year.
tweeter.
You were top tweeter
Yeah,
last year, so is there a
yeah.
competition
Well, wait,
now?
what?
with
Yeah,
you?
what
now
time is
there
it?
is,
It's
yeah.
9:45 a.m. You got time.
I got lots
You
of
got
tweets.
till
Who's
2 p.m. today.
currently winning? How do you know? How do you
Actually, I have no idea right now. They have a stats board up front too.
really?
Probably rigged.
We were,
Adrienne
smart.
probably paid somebody off. She
Adrienne.
might do that kind of thing. I
Right,
don't know about
for
that
charm. Yeah. So when are you guys going back?
one.
Tonight.
We leave today.
Oh, okay, me too. 11 o'clock tonight.
We leave
Well,
today.
that's late.
Red eye.
Oh, you're flying. You are
Yeah,
stylish.
I know.
We done be driving back.
I gotta drive an RV.
Yeah, drive
I
an
gotta drive
RV.
an RV 280 miles back to Los Angeles.
And it only goes like 20 miles per hour.
Only goes
Oh,
20
man.
miles an hour in the mountains. Oh man.
How many of you are
Forget
there?
it.
It's the whole production crew.
No,
everything,
almost
right?
everybody left.
A few of us died off. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We might have killed them
Yeah,
all.
we rented them
them.
cars and got
was
them
a long
flights.
road.
You know,
We
they're
needed some
VIP.
food.
We're like lugging it. We're like schlepping back to LA with all the gear. It's great.
But
Andrea and Ashley want you to know she is currently winning.
Oh, did she really say that?
oh no.
Why didn't she hashtag
Oh,
winning? Though? I don't
man.
really understand that.
Why wouldn't you hashtag winning, Adrian? Now that means you're losing.
That's a missed opportunity.
What's up with that?
You got to trend. You got to
gotta
trend on the
trend your
tweeter.
Oh, I can't help myself.
She says,
here
tell
we go.
Broadcast Beat it's time to throw down. I'm going to kill it today. You know what I think is going to
Oh.
be fun? Is there's going to be a Twitter battle happening today just because of our show. We have
Oh,
started.
one new interaction. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh,
she,
no.
Oh, boom. There we go.
It's yeah, really.
I
said it.
type
per minute.
90 words per minute. Boom.
Boom. On your
Boom.
phone, Adrian? Holy moly.
That's fast
This
typing.
is how
She's a
fast I type
talented
on my
woman.
phone. Wait,
She's
this
a
is me
talented
typing on my
woman.
phone.
See, I think if I tried to type fast, I'd be good at
All right,
it.
I
but I
just
get so
tweeted this.
distracted that I think I'm like down to, 10 words a minute maybe. But it works. I make it work for me. I'm gonna keep talking because everybody's tweeting, and I don't know
We're
what else to do.
Where's she at? Is she
Like,
listening
is
to
every-
us somewhere else, or
She-
she's
she's
probably
watching
hiding?
our show.
She's watching the
Yeah?
show live via
Okay.
the Magic Box.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. Twitter cam.
Oh,
that's cool.
Twit cam.
Very cool.
For all of
Tweet
you who
cam!
are watching
You
and
guys are
not tweeting
fancy
us,
over here.
tweet us at Road2NAB Show some questions other than Twitter battles, unless you want
She
to
just
keep the Twitter battle
hashtag
going.
winning.
She'll
Jonathan
hashtag you.
Sessoms, are you still watching? Because if you're still watching, I think that you should come up with some funny questions. Because Jonathan Sessoms, he's a funny. There she goes. She hashtag winning. Hashtag NAB show.
Oh, somebody hit you in the
Ooh.
forehead.
It's
NMX
happening.
show.
It's happening. Now, do you guys know, though, that we were the winners of the hashtag NAB show battle the other day?
With Adobe.
Really?
And we were alongside Adobe and Adobe Premiere.
What, was there a contest that day? Or
No, we just
the
are awesome.
Oh, we
general,
were just
day?
trending. We were just
Yeah.
happy to
Wait,
trend.
so were you though? You were up there.
That's right. You
And
were
you
there
helped
with
us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All our
Well, I've been
viewers and
doing
sponsors.
doing the show and everything. I've got people tweeting. I've got
You've
people.
got your people.
Yeah, Ryan was
You
one of
have
those
a
people.
team of people?
He can
That's
afford
cheating.
to have like a
Gregory A.
team around
Gilbert
him.
is a fan of the lime green
Team
shirt.
rah-rah.
He's got Kate.
Who
Kate
is?
Kate's taking selfies right now.
Oh, geez,
with
that's
you in the
Greg. Hi,
background.
Greg. How you doing?
Hi,
It's a good
Greg.
friend of mine back in Detroit.
I like the lime
Motor
green
City.
shirt
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah, it's cool. Me and my
Miss-
Robert Graham.
Hey, that means he's watching you live.
Yes, he is. He's
What a
recording us
fan.
actually right now.
Oh, really?
Oh, well, hello, recording. Hello, future selves who are watching me that aren't live right now. Does that make
Hi.
sense? Anyway.
Bonsoir.
Oh, so what did you guys-
So,
oh, sorry.
well, I want to know, just so
I'm turning
people
it down a bit.
understand, why would they go? Why would I go to Broadcast Beat? Make me understand.
Well, we cover all the new products and all that stuff, like a lot of the other publications. But we have a tongue-in-cheek thing going on as well. I've heard a lot about that. Like yesterday, actually, when I came to NAB, we did a thing called From 30,000 Feet Up, and literally I sent a newsletter to 41,000 people while I was 30,000 feet up with the Wi-Fi on the plane. Now that's freaking cool. I do that every
You
year.
should have gotten rid of 11,000 of those people and did 30,000 people from 30,000 feet up, because the other 11,000 done ruin that.
Right. So we do interesting, fun stuff like that, not stiff like a lot of the other publications.
I like
Yeah.
to hear that. We were talking that we've been going around, and I've been like, Collier's been interviewing a lot of these people, and I'm like, don't be all hosty. Everybody's hosty.
Yeah.
Be your rock star self, because he's a rock star. This one.
Speaking of, does that segue us into a next segment that Ryan can comment on?
Well, we've got a question first from
Oh, we got a
Gregory
question.
A. Gilbert. Question!
Oh.
In capital letters.
Oh, geez.
What's the best product you've seen at the show this year?
Ooh.
Actually, I know a lot of people are against subscription-based stuff, but I was really impressed with Avid Everywhere. I don't know if you guys went to the Avid Connect event, and that was killer. It was really cool. Have you seen it, or do you know what it
I
is?
have no idea what you're talking about.
Explain.
So there's the Avid Everywhere it's not the product, it's the idea. So basically, Avid came up with a system where you can be a musician in Zimbabwe or somewhere crazy, have Pro Tools, be on the Avid Connect system, and then you could be in Los Angeles and you could be recording him right into a track on Pro Tools, and actually chatting with him on a chat window at the same time, and even do like
My
a.
brain can't connect that.
It's really cool. So it's almost like a Skype.
So it's like
or
a
whatever.
Adobe Creative Cloud.
Yeah, right.
but
yeah,
a little bit later.
yeah, exactly. It's really
And with
cool.
Pro Tools,
But
because
they have-
Avid tries to control everything.
Yeah, but they have all
We don't like
sorts of
Avid.
really cool collaboration stuff. Oh,
Wow,
I'm getting it now.
I
See,
guess
I knew I was gonna
Avid's
get
never
that.
sponsored
So-
us.
We don't like Avid.
But I also really like the Scion camera. I don't know a lot about it, but I saw it. It was beautiful. The AJA Scion camera.
Now, see, the Aja Scion camera looks really, really cool. I see what they're doing with it, but I don't really think anything holds up to the Ursa from Blackmagic Design.
Okay.
I gotta be honest. They've
Yeah.
got a great product there. So versatile, and they're doing this really cool thing where, the Arri Alexa has like the Alexa. I think it's the Alexa M. Don't quote me. I don't know. Where you can kind of modularly have the camera floating while you have the camera body kind of hanging out. So what they're doing with the Ursa is they enable you to put your Canon 6D, 5D on the front of the unit and record your 4K RAW
Oh wow.
in the back or
That's
your 4K
cool. That's
ProRes.
cool. I have actually not
using
seen
the
their
actual
cameras,
the lensing instrument and the sensor in the front. So they're really versatile, and you can upgrade the camera, and it's $6,000
That's amazing.
for that thing, and it has 3 monitors. So it has a big 10-inch monitor, which
Is
Jen
this,
Page
is this the camera
makes
with
Jen
like, the
Page
weird
melt.
flip top I've heard about? I haven't seen it, but I heard that Blackmagic came out with something where there's a flip top camera or a
Well,
screen that flips. Or
Well,
something.
the screen does articulate.
Okay, that's the one.
It does
LCD
articulate.
like a
but
regular,
then there's
but
there's an
it's
LCD
charged.
on the other side for your AC to pull focus with.
Okay.
You can enable focus peaking. You can check your exposure levels and things, different things like that. And that's really cool.
Cool.
That's
Woo, cool.
So
We
I
love
think
that.
that Blackmagic with the Ursa camera
Go
is the
Blackmagic.
winner of NAB. That's my opinion. Aja, thanks for playing. That was a good try.
So what is next for you? What happens when you leave here?
After here, I'm just gonna hit the floor and say hi to a couple clients and just kind of visit booths and.
Have you been
sign
interviewing
autographs.
like everybody?
Be my famous self.
Right.
Do you interview people like everybody you meet, or you have specific people you like? Do you interview all the product makers, or?
No, it's too crazy now. I can't even keep up with all the products myself anymore, just because I've got so many press releases coming in. Like I didn't even get to see the Ursa camera. I'll go see it today. But I have several writers now, about 5 writers for Broadcast Beat. So they've already been there and checked all that stuff out. So.
And I don't know if you know, but we have a question from at your sound team. They want to know, can any of you tell me about some of the new innovative audio gear debuted this year? I know that we haven't even had time to go to the audio booth.
But our sound guy, Robbie Warnack, went and looked around, and he saw some good offerings from Electrosonics and companies like that. But I personally can't speak on any of that. Sure seemed to be doing. They had a big booth, and they seemed to be doing some really cool stuff.
Did you see
But
anything
John,
specific?
I can't really
Not
comment on
really.
that
I mean,
because
I
I don't
did
really
a
pay
piece on
attention to it.
microphones,
Yeah.
but it wasn't anything crazy.
So
yeah.
nothing spectacular is happening in sound at your sound team. So you may need to.
Oh, we've got a question
We've got
from
a
the
question
audience.
from the audience. You, sir.
How come there's so much activity around new cameras, like Marshall amps are making a camera, Blackmagic making a camera?
Marshall amps?
Why is there so much
Because
activity
you've got
around new
Arri. Well,
cameras is
Arri's
the
been in the
question.
game since day one, but
Yeah.
you've got you've got a lot of people jumping on the bandwagon.
I think some of these companies are, they're realizing, who was it that just, well, AJA was almost an obvious thing. If Blackmagic, I think, is their total competitor, really. So who's calling?
Because they
I'm getting a
both
phone
make
call.
digital interfaces that ingest footage. I mean, an Aja box is like,
Yeah,
using
I mean,
a,
if
a
AJA
DI
doesn't make a
converter
camera,
from,
they're going to look pretty bad. If,
All right, all this
you know what I
gear
mean?
talk
They
is
have to.
boring me and Jenny.
This is really
so we're
boring.
gonna move
This is really
on
boring.
with our
So let's
lives.
segue into something else.
I
Let's
wanna
watch
talk about
something
passion.
cool.
Ryan has a lot of stuff to do. So let's let everybody know where he's gonna be, how we can find him once he walks away.
At Broadcast Beat on Twitter.
At Broadcast Beat. And we are following him, and we
So you
tweet
follow
about
us,
him.
and then we'll
You should follow
we'll
him
put
too.
You in
He's a
to
cool
the
dude.
direction.
All right.
Thanks for coming by,
Cool
Ryan.
kid.
I'm glad we got to
Nice,
meet in person.
I'll come to LA
awesome.
soon. We'll hang out.
Please,
Yeah.
please.
All right,
All right.
rock on.
Have a great trip back.
Bye.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
can
Ryan
leave them
Salazar.
there, red vines right there. Oh,
The red
he
vines.
took the
He took
red vines. That
vines.
was just
Oh,
rude.
that was rude.
I really think that we should get Rudy in here just for a second. Will you come
Rudy
in?
won't
Come
come
on,
in.
Rudy.
He's a behind the
Look
camera
at him.
kind of guy.
He's wearing
If
a
you-
Black
Rudy,
Magic
if you
Design
come in
T-shirt,
here and
though. I
keep
really
the camera in
appreciate
front of your
that.
face, nobody
Yeah,
will see
keep the
you.
camera in front of your face.
Keep
Rudy, and
filming.
sit down. Here we go. That's what we'll do.
All right.
He's wearing his
Y'all,
fancy Black Magic Design shirt he got
this-
at our private party we
This
went
is
to
Rudy
yesterday.
Ruiz. He's a filmmaker extraordinaire. We love him.
So, Rudy, tell us your craziest story from the road.
Cute.
What was the craziest? craziest thing you saw on the road? Be honest. You can be honest now. It's all over with. We can't fire you or anything.
The craziest thing?
Besides
Craziest
Jenny
thing.
Curtis and Malia Molino.
Well,
we know those are the craziest things.
Mickey Shalloa was in there too.
Yeah, Mickey tame compared to you and the Malia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I don't
coffee
know, the three
meltdowns.
of them are pretty crazy. As far as people go, definitely the three of them together as a team. As far as road stuff goes, we passed by this like Chinese dragon statue in the middle of the desert, and we went out to take a look, and there was a notebook there that people had like signed, like travelers have signed, like pages and pages filled of notes.
We missed that. Hold on.
We stopped, and
You guys saw that in the office. No wonder they were so far behind us. They kept, kept
that was
stopping.
the only one, but it was worth it. It was cool. It was
That's
neat.
very cool. We're not disassembling that Black Magic camera.
No. We've got it with a rig from Red Rock Micro, our sponsor, and Black Magic Design, our friends.
Yeah.
And yeah, look at that. It's great.
Black Magic really treated us very well yesterday.
Black Magic is amazing.
They treated us like we were family.
They did.
It was
They did. I
nice.
tweeted that. I said they're like in the whole family.
They are.
We're in the family.
Terry, the PR.
Terry and the whole PR department. I know they get a bad rap.
I love
They
them.
are so great.
I just
They're
want
so great.
to put them in my pocket and carry them around. And,
I want to snuggle them. I want to go out to
snuggle with them
Massachusetts
whenever
and
whenever
stay
I'm-
at Terry's
I
house
want
and
to hear
snuggle him.
what Rudy's favorite part to film was.
What was your favorite thing
What
to
was
film?
your favorite thing you shot?
I think the sunset shots for the music video, for Collier's music video by the tractors, that stuff was pretty cool.
it was pretty.
It
was
was
cool.
Can
That
you,
was cool.
Can you elaborate?
Yeah, that
What
was
did we
cool.
do there?
I can try to bring that up while he talks
That'd be
about
great.
it.
Because now we are moving into the music video directed by Jen Page herself and starring Collier Landry, rock star.
Let me see if I can find one of them sunshiny shots.
I don't know if we have any, do we?
I'm in there somewhere
You
too.
better put in my sunshine. Here's one.
There we go. Nope. There we go. The tractor. There's the tractor right there.
This is the kind of shots that Rudy here is talking about. It's one of them.
Me and Collier
Yeah.
are very much in love.
We were literally underneath the tractor. Jorge Beiser was shooting this because Collier, I'm very loyal to my DP here, but he was in it. And as much as I tried to get him to do both,
But I did a really good job of telling Jorge what to do.
don't
felt so bad.
don't hurt Jorge. Don't.
felt
But
so
but
bad.
Jorge. So we were underneath the tractor, and we just were like, the sun started to set as we were underneath, and it was just
Yeah.
amazing. Like we just caught this beautiful moment.
And look at those beautiful flares from the Zeiss Compact Primes. It's beautiful. Beautiful stuff right there.
I wish I had just the footage because I want to. I love the scene where you guys kiss. It's so pretty.
Oh, don't play that live. That's only for special audiences.
This was here. This was cool because this was our diner. It was at that same place where Jenny
Hackberry
did the
General.
junkyard.
So let me talk about that shot really fast because let me go back to Blackmagic Design and their wonderful cameras. This is all ambient light, and I don't know if you guys know what that means, but that's available light in the location. We have no special
And it looks
lighting.
like we do, right? Look at that shot.
And let me just give a shout out to a film that had some Academy Award winners this year, which was Dallas Buyers Club, which was also shot with ambient light. Now that was shot on the Arri Alexa, I believe. This was shot on the Blackmagic cinema camera, and they're very comparable images, which is why I love this camera so much. And that's available light. There's no specials hidden. There's nothing. That's just an overhead globe and light coming in through the window. I mean, it's crazy.
And I really loved this scene because, a lot of this we came up with on the spot because we didn't know our locations.
Yeah, we didn't know.
So I had to come up with the story literally as we were going. Yeah. I was coming up with the story to.
But that's
put
part of being on the road,
yeah,
right?
to put in. And so when I found the diner, I was like, I know what I want to do. And then these guys killed it because I was like, Jenny, here's what I want, and without even really any direction, she nailed it. Look at that! Look at that performance. She's so adorable. So girl next door.
I look like a big.
Collier
doofus.
surprised me with how subtle he could be as an actor.
Such a doofus.
Everybody, well, I kind of costumed you guys a little bit. I was
That's
like
my
dress
personal-
country.
Hey, we have Deb Cole.
I
Deb Cole,
wore
welcome to the New
multiple
Media
items
Expo.
of Jen's wardrobe because I did not have any country clothes.
She's very much a Malibu
Hey!
snob.
Hey, don't you diss my clothes.
She
my
shops at
Malibu.
Kitson on Thursday.
What?
on Robertson. She's a Kitson
this
shopper.
is our rough cut of our video. We have so many more shots to add in of Collier singing, but man, he really was a rock star that day. I was really happy with his performance. Look at these two. They're so cute and flirty. Look at this. She's so cute.
She's great though.
This is my favorite. This is one of my favorite shots.
This is like this. These trucks that they had in this location, these cars were amazing.
I love.
Yeah.
If I couldn't love you, I wouldn't be me.
You asking Jen Page? We've been asked by our audience what directors inspire us, and Jenny, you had talked about this last night.
Well, this was a video that I owe to the one and only Dave Hoffman because he did ask me this question. For my film, it was very much I wanted it to be kind of Danny Boyle, Darren Aronofsky, Trainspotting, Requiem for a Dream, very abrasive and flowing in and out of the playing with sound. I think for my film, sound is very, very, very important, which is, I hope you guys could hear it, and if not, then watch it when it's up on gawk.com and put in some awesome headphones because it's wonderful. But, I mean, I'm inspired by many, many directors. The end.
Do I have my hard drive? Because I want to show more footage than we got here in our video.
I don't really know who. I'm really a big David Lynch fan. I love David Fincher. I really do love Danny Boyle, but specifically the work of his cinematographer Anthony Dodd Mantle is definitely is a big influence on my photography and my filmmaking style. Wally Pfister, pre Dark Knight Rises. I'm excited for Transcendence though. No, Wally's a great DP. He's an amazing DP.
There we go.
But I think that his work on what was that? Memento was just fantastic. And Laurel Canyon is one of my favorite films ever. That's like a little-known Wally Pfister DP'd picture, and that's a great film, directed by Lisa Cholodenko, who's one of my favorite female directors, period. She's actually one of my favorite directors, period, let alone being a female, besides Jen Page.
Work, except
and you love Lisa Cholodenko.
He's kind of a non-digital supporter, and we make our living.
Yeah, he doesn't really support digital, which is, that's fine, Wally. I get it. I get it, bro.
I work hard with my digital.
It's all good.
I work hard to make my digital look good.
So how much effort is made on set audio versus against camera setup versus
I don't make any effort on audio. So we have a question from our audience asking about how much effort is put onto on-set audio versus everything else that we do. I mean,
Jonathan Sessoms, I only care about audio. I don't care about anything else. Jonathan Sessoms.
So
Thank you, Jonathan Sessoms.
I think that we let our audio people handle that. Like Robbie Warnack, who's a superstar, he came on the road with us. But audio is obviously very important for any film project, and we pay great attention to that. Does that make sense?
What's the budget breakdown between lighting, cameras, audio, like all the technical aspects?
What is the budget breakdown from our audience? What is the budget breakdown for camera versus audio versus lighting?
What is a budget,
Well,
really?
that means you have money. I feel like most budgets, let's like if we look at features and feature films. Most budget for me has been cast. Especially when you have names, you put a lot of money into cast.
Above the line, yeah.
But then lighting is definitely the big, huge bulk of it because, you don't, except for Collier, who owns a lot of lights, and we can pretty much get away with a lot of stuff. If we need
I have a whole lighting and grip
But if
gear
you need
package,
a whole, like a real,
you need a truck. You need like a 5-ton truck or whatever.
that can get costly.
That get costly for sure.
But I mean, locations can be can kill your budget.
Yeah, locations and permitting can really kill your budget.
I really want to find
for all the independent filmmakers out there, this is not a occupation for the faint of heart. This is a very dedicated, and you have to be very creativity definitely goes into the art, but a lot of creativity goes into the back end. Like your line producers and finagling locations and permitting and all this stuff and shooting on the fly without a permit, and which you shouldn't do.
We didn't
what
do
happens.
that. Not once.
You know,
never
you have
do
these
that.
things. You have
And
these things that these factors that you don't think about when you set out, because you're like, I've got a camera, I got these lights, I got these actors, I'm going to go make this film. And then you get out there and you start realizing, oh my God, I'm in the real world. There's cops. They're going to stop you. They're gonna, you know, you've got
Which we
noise,
found out in
interference.
person on
you
our
know,
trip.
yeah, we found that out. We found that out many times. I mean, I've been stopped by the cops 100 times at least.
It's sometimes you get
Filming.
lucky and you get these beautiful light without any cost. So if you could play this clip, this
Yeah,
is
this
one
is
of my
gorgeous.
favorite clips. What I really love about this clip is I didn't tell Collier or Jenny what was going to happen until we literally, right before we shot this, I was like, okay, guys.
Did not
So
tell
guess
us.
what? Here's what's going to happen. And this is what happened. And I got magic. Here it comes.
Look at those beautiful flares from those Ice Compact Primes.
And look at that beautiful performance from Jenny. Look at that. And Collier's so subtle. That freaking, I got, every time I watch this shot, I get so excited. My belly turns.
She tried to insert the tongue, but I didn't let her.
I want it all in.
I just love it. I love what you guys gave me. And I purposely did not tell them there was going to be a kiss until right before because I didn't want either of them thinking
that
about
was
it.
sprung on us.
Overthinking about it. What was one of your favorite shots that we did, Collier? From
I really like that stuff that we did out by the in the desert by the tractors and stuff, like that shot right there. How about the walk around stuff in the road? with
Yeah,
the
I really
train?
I love the street. If I could find a good one.
It's under performance, I believe.
I'm always method. What are you
We were
talking
asked,
about?
is there any of our actors
I am always method.
I mean, were they a pain in the ass?
Not
No.
be method. It's all I know how to do. Method is my favourite.
That's not the shot. Where is the good shot?
No, the good shot is coming up.
No, I want the shot where.
No, we had wonderful actors who could jump in and out of
Amazing.
characters, could jump in and out of the story. They were ready to jump from one location to the next, and they were just in it not the whole time, but we were driving, we were having a wonderful time. We would get out, and it was all business, and let's get to it, and let's get the beautiful shots and get on because we had so much to
Mickey
shoot.
and Malia are great because they literally could be
Yeah.
being complete idiots, and then did
Turn it
something
right
they're
on.
crying. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
they
Jenny's that
turn it
same
right
way
on.
too. It's Collier's a little tougher. Collier, we had a hard time with Collier because he is always thinking of like a cinematographer, and I would have to be like, Collier, stop worrying about the camera.
All I can think about is like,
Be a
where's my
musician.
frame? And you guys wouldn't tell me my frame. If
I
you
would
just
tell
told
you
me
your
my
frame,
frame.
but it was more than that for you. You would be like,
I'm like, what stop is he at?
No.
Are you?
Yeah,
It's
You would be in
overexposing.
the RV doing someone else's job when you were supposed to be being an actor. We're like, where's our actor? Collier.
he's getting batteries. He's making sure we have the right lens. He'd be like, let me see the
Just let
camera. Let me
someone
see
else
it.
do
We're
the
like, no,
job.
stop touching the camera.
I did ask Jorge. I'm like, Jorge, record all that real fast and then show it to me. I want to make sure you're not overexposed. Yeah.
And that was and it would hurt the performance. So later, as you'll see, like there's shots that as we progress, and by day 2, especially by day 3, you were so much more in it to win it with me. Like you were less worried about the camera and more focused on being an actor and a musician.
Yeah.
And it shows in the performance. I'll show one of those performance pieces, but first I want to show one of my favorite clips. I threw them on the opposite sides of the street, and I said to Jenny, I basically was like, you know what I want, and she gave me this, and I get
haven't
chills
seen
every
this.
time. I just love it. I just love it. And then I think Jorge goes in for the move. Why is their heads chopped off? I like moving shots. I like shots that kind of feel like they're breathing. And actually, I think that's your frame that you're seeing their heads chopped off. In the real footage, we see it. I think that might be a conversion of the.
Can you move? Yeah.
This isn't the walk around shot. So we actually got Jorge to do a walk around. It was pretty freaking amazing. You guys, we're gonna find one of these performance pieces of Collier's where he just really brought it and was a rock star and a half. Rudy's getting antsy. He hates that we made him sit here.
Rudy, you are
Rudy's
free
still
to
here.
go.
Look at he's like he's so
Love you,
upset.
Rudy. Thank you for joining us. Have a good time standing behind the camera.
He feels much more comfortable now, I'm sure.
He's breathing. Oh, we can. I won't tell him.
I
we can
really.
see him.
Where's one of the? There's some shots that I just love that I'm not. They're not finding them because they weren't in our video.
Does
yet.
that mean I
Did
can
you
have a
put them in our
chair
video?
back? I might sit in a chair now.
No.
Yeah, go back to the video. Go back to the chair. Go back to the chair, Jenny Curtis.
Jenny
Curtis, I think that you should sing us a song
Jenny Curtis.
while I look
Before
for.
I was going to ask, while you look, I want to hear Collier talk about something other than technology. I want to hear what excited you on the trip, or what inspired you, or what made you so very, very happy.
I don't really know what like there were many things that excited me, like the challenge of making films on the road, the challenge of not having all your resources available to you, the challenge of
You're still technical. I want to hear what like moved you, because there were moments.
I had so much fun. I really did. I think just getting out of my element was great. Just being on the road and making some fun.
I mean, we've been
art.
seeing a side of Collier come out this weekend that I never done seen before.
No, never seen before.
No, like you've been relaxed. I think it's because you ain't stressed doing 27,000 projects at one time.
Well, guess what? That all ends at about midnight tonight when I ride back in Los
I don't
Angeles.
want angry, stressed Collier back.
I'm
like
not angry. I'm not
hashtag
angry.
All right, you guys, this is important. If you want to keep Collier happy, hashtag Happy Collier right now to Road to NMB Show.
Hashtag Happy
We need
Collier.
to pull through and get hashtag
What happens if nobody
Happy Collier?
hashtags that? Nobody sends that to Road to NMB
I'll
Show.
hashtag Holly
I'm going to feel really bad. Nobody wants Holly Collier? Is
Holly
that what it is?
Carpier.
Happy
Man, I just
Collier.
realized I still got to edit this ding dong video when we get back
And
home.
they're doing
Yes, you
work
do.
right now.
That makes
I
me
want to hang out
sad.
with you guys. Let's hang out.
Let's
talk.
What we have some Twitter questions.
We do?
We do?
Oh, at your sound team says kudos to Jen Page and Jenny Curtis for knowing the importance of sound in any project. It can make or break anything. That is truth. Jenny, why don't you tell us a little bit about your wind noise you've been having?
Oh, God.
Oh, the wind noise.
Oh,
was-
God, the
yeah,
wind.
It was fun.
Let me tell you, shooting out in the desert when it's windy is not fun for sound. So, yeah, in my rough cut, there's a lot of wind, so I have to go home and figure that out with my wonderful editor. And that's, I mean, what do you want me to say? We got to figure
that's what I'm just saying. Like the challenge.
It's a challenge because
Come here, little Jenny Curtis. Go like this. Go like this, Jenny Curtis.
Let's take on my teeth.
Get rid of that.
You guys think I
there,
look cute?
darling.
I think I look cute like this. Maybe I'll just hang out like this so I don't bite my lips.
I think we might have more questions coming in for us.
But I think because
we got a hashtag. We got 2 hashtag Happy Collier.
Oh, my goodness.
I can't even say Happy Collier.
And we got a tee-hee.
Tee from DSLR
Hi,
girl.
DSLR girl. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, look,
for-
she's
so
there.
happy that you're
I was
watching
just
us.
talking to
Long
her.
lost
Lex,
pictures,
we got
big
to figure
shout out
out
to
the
them.
wind sound. That's what we got to do.
Don't make Lex work. She's trying to
enjoy
our
the show.
Lex Benedict, though. Let's talk about Lex Benedict.
She's
She's a
fantastic,
goddess.
isn't she?
She is a god. Lex has edited probably 90% of my movies because, like Collier, once I trust somebody, I don't like to use anybody else. But Lex, she knows me. Like we can go in and I can give her a pile of crap, like a steaming pile of dung crap that has like flies
Just
going
fresh
around
out of
it.
the microwave.
Yeah, and then she sends me a rough cut, and I'm like, did I give you that? Did I make that?
Yeah, she's great.
magical.
Did I do that?
Magical Lex. That's
She
her
put some work.
hashtag.
She put some good work on
We did have a sound guy. His name is
Robbie
Robbie
Warnack.
Yeah, we did.
What's his,
Robbie.
what's his Twitter handle?
At
RSM.
REW
Sound.
Design.
REW Design. That's
I'm
it.
going to give you the wrong Twitter handle.
Yeah, don't tag people. Quit tagging Jen Page. I had
The
like
the
50
Twitter.
tweets on
her
the Twitter.
The
Her tweeter.
Jenny Curtis. The
So,
Jen Page.
The Jen Page, not Jen Page.
I had
Now,
like 50 tweets from 2010.
Mine is Collier Landry. So at Collier, COLLIER,
See, that's
Landry,
okay,
LANDRY.
Because
don't matter. It's okay.
you're not the Collier Landry.
No, I'm not the Collier Landry.
You're just
no.
one of them.
I'm just saying.
No,
there was some tweets on the Twitter, and Adrian Ashley, I was very disappointed that you were one of them. We were on the Twitter doing that country music chat, the hashtag CM chat, and I love the CM
well,
chat.
let's go talk about that for a second
They're
because
very
that was the
sweet.
craziest experience ever.
just
This
wanna
country
say-
That was
music
a
chat.
really
I
interesting
just want to
experience
say
with the
that I
Twitter.
think that the people who were chatting to director Jen Page think she's a bitch because she did not reply to them.
But you're tweeting so fast on a Twitter
No,
chat.
but
How
it's
do you
'cause
know?
they tweeted the wrong name. I just want to say this out loud to the people.
Deb
It's
Cole is
not
in the
Jen
Deb Cole is
Page.
in the back of the New Media Lounge,
I
and
wish
she
Deb Cole would come
understands.
talk to us.
Coach Deb, Coach
She
Deb,
looks
can we
so
get
pretty.
a
Deb needs to get in
can we
here.
get a
Look at
hallelujah?
that.
Coach
at
Deb, can we get a
that
hallelujah?
Final day of
Look at her
NAB show
dress. Look how
dress.
sexy Coach Deb looks.
She's the perfect person
Yeah.
to talk about a tweet
Woman,
chat
you
because I
get
bet
a
she's
chair.
done some tweet chats. This one.
Here you go. You come on.
Oh yeah, Coach Deb.
Sit with us for 10 minutes, Coach Deb, looking all sexy.
It's like web TV bombing. It's like photo bombing.
It's like photobombing, except for
only cooler.
Very cool.
Only cool. Well, you're the
haven't
coolest.
seen you since we
She's
caught
got
you
the
painting your
quan.
toenails in the car, and you're there by your
Southern.
cool.
Next up, we want to get Rick in here to sing us a song.
Rick is going to sing us a song. Rick, you better be ready.
Rick, Rick Calvert, we got the guitar all tuned. Guitar all tuned for you.
You guys.
Nothing.
No,
We don't
What
know
is
what
safe?
happened, but we picked up some bad country accents.
Yeah, what happened?
And
on my computer.
Are we from North Carolina here?
And then, you know what else happened? Then I discovered that Jenny Curtis has the most amazing accent
Jenny.
from South London. Can you
From London?
Well, it's like this one. I actually started when I was in school, and I would talk like this. So I don't remember why. I'm not going anywhere
I just
with that
love
story.
him to talk like
pretty
that.
good.
I love it.
Oh, thank you.
Is this the accent
Oh,
show?
do you guys know? Because she should tell this story in her accent. Before we get to asking
No,
you
I
a
don't
serious
want
question.
to.
No,
Don't
no,
make
please,
me.
please, everybody in the
No,
world should
because
know.
if he ever finds out, then he'll know I did it at an NMB show, and I won't be able to be like, I love you. That's all you get to know about it. If you know more, then look it up.
Listen, you have to
Hashtag
tell
happy
the
Lex.
story. You have to tell the story about Robert Downey Jr.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
it up.
Y'all remember this?
That's all I have to say.
You have to Google it.
That's it. That's what you're getting.
All right, fine. I won't tell them how you had Robert Downey Jr. arrested.
Shut up! I love him.
So have you ever?
I love him so much.
It's true. She had him arrested,
Well, I was
We're not gonna
7.
tell anybody.
but apparently not. Apparently she won't let me tell the
7 years
story.
old.
Okay, nothing's sacred, you guys.
No.
Nothing sacred.
Yeah,
No,
you should
nothing
never
is
put us
sacred.
on live
No,
television.
ever.
Deb and Rick shouldn't have put us on live TV.
It's
We're
their
now.
fault.
They
They
asked
But Rick
for
loves it. Rick loves it if we're sleep deprived,
He
too.
does.
Yes, you guys get very cheeky when you're sleep deprived.
So we did a tweet chat. Have you done a
Yes,
tweet chat before?
I have, yeah.
And we were
Once.
We were doing
Once.
the
Once.
hashtag CM chat for is it Country Music Live? CM Live. I'm horrible. I
CM
love
chat.
that. CM Chat Live.
Okay.
CM Chat Live, Country
No, but
Music
the
Chat
Twitter
Live.
Handle. I want their right Twitter
Handle?
handle. 'cause I
Oh,
love them.
CM
What am I saying? I'm
Chat
tired.
Live.
Was
What is
last
it?
night?
What is a hangle?
or CMT
You guys
Chat.
haven't
I don't
slept,
know. It
have
was
you,
for
since
Billy
I
Ray
last saw you
Cyrus.
yesterday?
Not slept.
No. What have y'all been doing?
You got another Michael Caine
Michael Caine?
reference.
You think I sound like Michael Caine? Well, that's very sweet.
I'm just
He's like an
gonna
old
tweet
man, and
him
I'm not,
this out.
but it's okay. I think we're kind of cute together.
Yeah,
So-
CM Chat Live. Country Music Chat.
Yeah, we
just
did
gonna
a
keep
country
tweeting
music.
like I was trying
we
to
keep
before.
We have a. Don't worry if you missed the first hour. We are on for a whole nother hour, people.
Yeah.
Also, if you haven't
We are
heard,
so sorry.
tweet something, anything
Please
at
tweet-
us.
tweet us questions.
At Road
the
to NAB
Gen
Show
page.
with the number 2. Road to NAB Show. I will
But
say
listen,
it live,
so
and I will say it in
we
whatever
did this
damn
tweet
accent
chat.
you want.
Adrian Ashley set up a tweet chat on the country, and what is it at
CM Chat Live.
CM Chat Live. They are so sweet, and it was for Billy Ray's video. Hope It's Just Ahead. I directed, Collier DP, Jetty produced, and so we all decided to get on this CM Chat. It was our first live tweet chat, and so it was out of control.
And it was, and Jen's like, it's gonna be crazy, but it was it was really crazy.
I had like 3 windows open so I could see like the new notifications and the hashtag and be able to talk to people. But the whole time, Deb,
Yes.
CM Chat put the wrong Twitter handle, so they put Jen Page.
What is the
Got a lot
hangle?
of-
So
What
all
is the
these
hangle, Jen?
people, I'm tired.
She's got a lot of friends and fans that are supposed to be your friends.
Well, now people hate me because they think I didn't tweet back to them.
If
But I
y'all
just
are
didn't
watching
know.
and you hate
No,
Jen,
so you have
please
to, like,
tweet us
aw.
at Road
So
to
I
NAB
would-
You have to
Show
track
to
Jen
let us
page, but
know.
you could take that. You could take her account over because she doesn't tweet to anybody.
I need to take her account
so
over.
yeah.
How do you do that?
So
Can
you
I
just
have-
call Twitter, or well, you don't call them. You just email
Do I
them.
tweet them?
Do you
Do I
tweet
tweet
them?
Twitter?
Do you tweet
And
them?
you send them an email. It's support ticket, and then just tell them, hey, this Jen Page has abandoned her account because she hasn't been on an account for like a year. Anything over 6 months, people have essentially abandoned their account, and you can just tell them, I am not only the Jen Page, I'm Jen Page. And
Can I have both?
I
of
have
them?
this
Deb
popular
Cole.
than
This
her.
is why they call
Yes,
her Coach
absolutely.
Deb. 'Cause
Coach
she
Deb,
knows.
You just got free advice. Whoa, you better
Schooled.
take that.
We
put
got
that in your
schooled on
pocket.
Twitter.
At Coach Deb.
That was
At Coach
expensive.
Deb,
You
yeah.
just
Follow
got it
her.
free on our
True.
show.
She knows what the frig
I
she's
think
talking
people wanna
about.
know that. Like, a
Yeah.
lot of people
Coach
want-
Deb, you have a lot of valuable information in that pretty head of yours.
Oh, thank you.
Quite a bean in that pretty head. Yes. Yes, indeed.
But,
Is it like I'm smarter than I look.
I like driving your sports car, too. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, you know? Do you know how much of a rare privilege that was? Good thing
That was
I was
a
sleep
very
deprived.
that
No
was
one
a
drives
very
my
rare
car.
privilege.
No
I
one
got to
drives
drive
my
the
car.
Oh, he
Quan
actually
car.
drove the
It
car?
was cool.
Drove my car.
He drove it like 5
and
feet.
almost stole it. Yeah, that's maybe why I let him drive it. But you could have just taken off, which you
I
might
could
have.
have
I don't
taken
really
off,
know
but I
you.
didn't.
I don't know you,
I wouldn't
Collier.
do that. I wouldn't do that.
No,
though.
I know. Somehow I trust you.
We couldn't do that because then
I have
we
kind
couldn't live
eyes.
stream
Is that what it is?
to the
He's
people.
kind eyes?
We would have to have left.
Your live stream.
And then
Why
we
do
had to
people
buy
trust
gas.
him? Oh, that's why you didn't do it because I had
Buy
like
Yeah,
gas.
we were gonna buy gas. That would have been
30
that
miles
would've been a
until
drag.
empty. You're like, screw this. She doesn't give us a full tank of gas when she gives us
None of that.
So, you know what, Coach Deb, I know you're Coach Deb, but I don't really know what
Why?
you do. Tell us.
Oh, so I do social media consulting.
That's fancy.
Fancy.
What does that mean?
Yeah, so kind of like what I just did, like tell them how to take over an account. That way it's your brand, or tell them how to do a social media strategy, so that way people aren't just tweeting out willy nilly. You know, it's something strategic.
Willy-nilly tweeting.
going on.
Willy-nilly tweeting is not what you want to
no
be doing.
willy-nilly tweeting.
Oh, well.
Or
Is that
treating.
kind of what we're doing on our show right now? We're just
I
trying
don't.
to be
I'm
We're
not,
like
I'm
willy-nilly
sure
streaming?
The right.
We are
My first
streaming in
amendment
the wrong
rights
way.
of no comment. It's my American right
This show is
to
let's
reserve the
face
right
it, you don't give
to remain silent.
You don't give people who haven't slept or ate a good meal
A
in 5
microphone.
days.
You
a
know what?
microphone.
No,
You're
you
allowed
know
to
what?
even
I
eat.
have to say something, and this is important. I think we've been using the no sleep, no food excuse for far too long, and it's time to just own up to the fact that we're freaking crazy. Like that's really what it is.
These are actresses and actors. What is it? You guys have a crazy gene. We've
A
decided.
little bit.
Yeah.
Anyone that works in this industry has to have a crazy gene.
Yeah. Why is that?
If we were smart, we'd be selling mortgage-backed securities and robbing the rest of the American public.
You see, I fell asleep even in that sentence.
But this is more fun.
This is more fun.
I like it.
What are you guys going to do after you do the Road to NAB show? Like, is there another road?
Well, we're gonna
road back
the Road
to Cali?
NAB show is kind of we're driving
It's
back
going
to
to be an
Cali,
ongoing type of thing, I
but
believe.
Road NAB show is it's
gonna
year
continue?
round.
It's year round.
So there'll be a continuous
It's New
road.
Media Expo. It's NAB show. It's just working it all year
Okay.
round, doing tech videos,
So next will be
because
the
we're going to be
Road to
back on
NMX.
set when we get back in LA, and we're going to be talking about the same things, the same great products that we we got to meet the people at the show.
Yeah.
That was
We're
really
using
cool
their
about
product,
this,
which is
getting to meet
amazing. You know,
people.
Blackmagic Design. I love their
Yes.
cameras. I'm using their cameras actively.
Right.
We shot the Billy Ray Cyrus music video. I've shot countless other projects with Jen on the Blackmagic cameras, and we were able to use that gear again when we leave here, and talk about what we're doing, and it's really, really cool.
Did you get? So I love. We're in North Hall, right? So South Hall, like it's buzzing with activity.
Yeah.
Did you know that behind the Blackmagic, like that huge booth behind it, are couches? Like
Oh,
we've
Yeah, we've already been.
That
We
was
already rode
private.
VIP.
Yeah,
We
we were
rode
at a
VIP.
private
No one
was
party
there.
last night in that little area. We
They
were
let us behind
invited
the
by
curtain.
those Black Magic folks. treating
They gave us
Lord,
some free hooch.
They gave all kinds of hooch and food.
Oh.
They had them like carved turkeys. They were.
We had
carving it
Rudy
up
Thanks for the
Ruiz. Rudy
invite.
Ruiz was
I'm so
double fisted.
sorry.
You need to tweet that stuff out. Maybe it's it.
We weren't supposed to tweet it.
Oh, 'cause it was
very much
private.
It was just the Black
Private.
Magic people and then a few other select invitees.
So that explains why this huge lounge. I mean, the couches were like endless.
Yeah, it was
They just went
awesome.
on forever. I'm like, why aren't people out here
you get to
sleeping
hang
and
out on
napping?
couches?
Because it's
I
a
mean-
busy event, right?
You know, I think it was to bring you back and meet the people. It was kind of cool. When we got to meet Terry, and then we got to talk to Simon, and
Yep.
Simon gave us a full on-camera interview about each
Tim
camera,
Auld.
and it wasn't the boring
Chris.
like here's the tech specs. It was like we're family. Let's talk. Let's
Right.
geek out over this, and so we'll be putting that stuff up hopefully this week or maybe next week because it is Thursday and we're very tired.
We got a road
More
to
tired.
LA to get
We gotta
to.
get the Road to LA show happening.
Now I see why
LA.
actors and actors. do
I'm not
coke.
sure, but Roger
Survival.
at Roger Petrick says 2 times hot damn.
God damn.
I don't know what is that in reference to. Hot damn. Coach Deb is smoking hot. Oh, 2 times hot.
Oh, wow.
damn from
Yeah.
Coach
Better
Deb.
than being sort of.
Coach Deb, you're very
You are
popular.
hot. You are a
Very
hot
popular on
woman.
Is I'm
TV.
smart? Is he saying? Does that mean I'm
Exactly.
smart?
It
You have
means
a
you're
sexy
smart.
brain.
It means that he
Yes.
appreciates
Steam coming off
the
your
beam
brain
in that
'cause
pretty
you're
head
so
of yours.
smart.
Smart.
2 times the hot damn for Coach Deb there.
I should follow who? Who should I follow?
You should
Roger.
follow at
I
Roger
have a new fan.
Petrick.
All
I'm
right.
gonna retweet Adrian because she said you hot damn Deb is smoking hot.
Adrian
then Roger
Ashley,
said
thank you
2
for that.
times.
I'm going with
damn.
red more often.
Yeah.
I switched from my normal blue to red because everyone's in blue here. I'm like camouflage.
It
at
is the
this
blue
trade show.
carpet, and you can't see yourself.
It's
But I gotta tell
seriously
you
the blue
something. And this
carpet.
is for seriousness. When this one walks on the blue carpet, her eyes pop.
My eyes turn blue.
Does it turn blue?
It's
They
so
turn
crazy.
blue.
It actually melts in my heart a little bit. I
Aw.
almost went gay.
Oh,
I was so
almost.
close.
But then I realized she was my daughter.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
that
thought
got
might
weird.
be weird.
a little weird.
I think our show's turning a little weird here.
turning?
We gonna marry her off before we leave Las Vegas. Trust me. We gonna done marry this girl off. I'm gonna get.
I am married.
buy
What are
the
you
black
talking about? I
velvet
am
for some
married to
poor
Justin.
fella. And he
I
gonna
have
drink
proof.
it. He gonna marry you.
I have proof that
We're
I
gonna
am
keep
married.
it classy. We're gonna have Marilyn Monroe and Elvis Presley marry her. It's gonna be quite a wedding.
Hey, Dad,
All American.
Tell everybody what happened at the Walgreens. At the Walgreens and what you talked about. Who did you said something about you being the Elvis of the something.
We were gonna buy her a tiara, but I was gonna say, like Elvis Presley wishes he was as good looking as I was.
Oh, that's right. That's what you done said.
In his best day and my worst, he wishes that in his best day he could be me in my worst day.
You shouldn't talk about the king like that. He is the king. All right?
I have a chihuahua
He is
named
still the
Elvis,
king.
so I have
Oh
a
my
special
God.
affinity
You
for
guys,
Elvis.
Yes, you can.
We can plug Still the King?
Still the King. Okay, listen, it's not out
Oh,
yet.
Still the King, yeah. Billy Ray
No,
Cyrus.
you don't even know. All right.
But
this
Billy
is time
Ray
to
has
share
a
some
show.
magic.
This is one of the most fantastic pieces of television that I've seen in the last
You got to see it, Coach Deb.
year.
This right here.
Billy Ray Cyrus has a
Pretty
television
good.
show called
Very
Still the King, which is still in the can, that we were very privy to see, and it was
We saw a
freaking
pilot
fantastic.
that wasn't
It was
even
a
color
pilot.
corrected yet.
It was-
and it was so good.
That man can act.
Cool to
Like,
see.
It's hilarious.
You think
It's
we're
hilarious.
But I think
We're
this,
not
this was the
lying.
thing, though. Here was the moment that happened. We were all like, "Oh, great! Billy's going to show us this freaking pilot where he's an Elvis impersonator. This is going to be a long freaking half hour." And it ended, and we were like, "I need more."
I wanted to binge watch. I was so tired from editing the music video after we got done shooting it that I wanted to go home and binge watch this show. That's how good it was. It was so good. It was so well done. Camera work was good.
Is this like breaking news that we're talking about? Nobody knows about
Here's
this yet?
the thing. Billy tweeted a picture. That's why I know I can talk about it. But it hasn't. It's still looking for a home because it needs a good home. It needs like a Netflix or a Showtime because this show is like it's like if Orange meets Black met.
If Orange
meets the new Black.
Orange is the new Black.
I need
Okay.
sleep.
There we go.
I need
Orange is the
sleep.
new Black.
I need sleep.
House of
I need
Cards.
sleep. Oh. If House of Cards met Orange is the New Black met like Breaking Bad.
It's pretty cool.
No,
really
what did we say it
They
was?
put a Cadillac emblem on a Buick.
I'm gonna
They
find
put
the
a
picture
Cadillac
really
emblem
quick.
on a Buick, and it's
know if I can
straight
It
redneck.
was like
something like
Eastbound
Very
and Down
cool.
meets My Name is Earl. Really.
So we have another guest that has arrived in the New Media Lounge. We have Dan Keynes from Paralinks, who's a good friend of mine, filmmaker, cinematographer,
We're gonna bring you in just a
and
second.
inventor.
Wait, let's get right before he walks in. Can we get a final statement from Deb?
Oh, statement.
Well, he can sit next to Deb.
Oh, can we do
let's
this
let
all?
Deb go. She's got stuff to do.
She's got stuff to do. I want to get your favorite moment of NAB show. 1, 2, 3, go.
This is it.
Yes!
This is it right here.
Yes.
The accents, that and the
The accents,
toe polish.
did it. They pushed it over the edge.
If you
Yeah.
want to see Deb,
like
Coach
accents.
Deb's hot feet, you can go to my Instagram.
Yeah, I
think it's
took
Jim
naughty
H.
pictures of Coach Deb
Jim
yesterday.
H. Filmmaker on Instagrams, and you can
That's
see a
true,
video of her
too.
painting her toes.
Like in the car.
If you have a
Her
foot
naughty
fetish,
pictures of her toes, her painting her toes.
Well, you know, like yeah,
It was a good picture. But you said it was a good picture.
It was a really good
I'm
picture.
Yeah,
I
it
thank
was.
you, Collier.
And I-
was
and I
impressed
texted to
'cause-
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was impressed. I'm like, I'm all disheveled and I'm getting in the car, going to Vegas. Had no sleep. I was going on the no sleep defense there, you know,
Yeah.
because of all the after
We're
parties.
using that
That's-
defense all week.
Oh yeah, I mean it's Vegas.
Hashtag no sleep.
If you've had sleep
No
in
sleep
Vegas,
Vegas.
you're not.
You're
doing
doing
it right.
something wrong.
NAB no sleep.
I'm gonna find this
and that
Billy
is
Ray
all.
Cyrus picture.
Throw that
y'all.
mic.
Your next
Lay that down.
Lay that down, literally.
Thank you, Coach Deb, for joining
Thank
us.
you very much. Thank you. 2
You're
times.
awesome, Coach. Look at those legs. Damn, baby.
Oh yeah, we should have like a Road to NAB show. Look at her go. Look at her go.
Dan, are you sure you want to join this
Yeah.
craziness, Dan?
Dan, I didn't warn you.
Entree bien.
He's a little crazy. He's got a little crazy streak in him.
You're still on it. We're just staring at Coach Deb. Here
Dan's
he
going to analyze the
comes,
cameras before he sits down there. He's going to be like,
the
what do they got going on here?
Dan,
Enter
I
Dan.
apologize. You're meeting us at our purest.
I think you're meeting us at our
rawest
best.
form.
Yeah.
Hello, New Media viewers. Hello, New Media people.
Hello.
Hello to NAB show people.
Hi, Dan. Dan Keynes, it is president of Paralinks.
Let me just tell you something. This is one of my favorite people that I've ever met. I met Dan through Craigslist, of all places.
That is safe.
I bought a camera and some lenses
Casual
from him,
encounters.
and we became friends. And this guy literally turned me on to a whole career. And he's just an excellent human being. Him and his wife Sharon are the most lovely people that I know in
Okay,
Los
but here's what
Angeles.
I don't know.
Besides Jen Page.
Listen, with your
I'll pay you
geeky, you
later.
guys are geeky, techie guys. Me and Jenny Curtis don't even know what the heck a Paralinks is.
I don't know what that is. Yeah, who are you?
Well,
what are you
brought
doing
you
in my
some
space?
T-shirts.
What?
Yep.
This is the best day ever.
Ladies first. Paralinks T-shirt for you.
Can I put it on?
Thank you, Dan. Paralinks.
Paralinks T-shirt for you.
Yeah. Well, that's sexy.
We need
And
these
one
because
for
we don't
Collier,
have any laundry
my good
done.
friend.
Look at that. Paralinks.
So,
Woo!
I'm a cameraman myself, and the reason I started Paralinks is because I needed a way to show directors, clients, producers what it was that we were filming while we were filming it in HD in real time. And when I started, there was literally no way to do that, and there's still very few ways to do that.
Wait, like even the color of the picture is exactly the same on your monitor as it is on the LCD screen
It's literally,
of his camera?
I think her
literally
internal
what
organs are
is
shutting down.
coming from the camera.
I've never had that experience in my lifetime.
Never?
No.
Not even when Collier's working?
No, we don't
You've
have.
had the
we don't
Paralinks
have
experience.
No, we haven't because your black magic doesn't work with it or
No,
something.
it does. No, we've had it. We've had it.
I've
Just
only
not all the time.
ever
My
had-
monitor sometimes
It's
doesn't
so
like
good
it.
you didn't even know that it
I've
was
only had monitors where the color
That's the
is
whole-
different.
That's the whole concept, is it? It's so good you don't even know that it's there. It's
I
super
found a
small,
picture. I think I found a picture.
super lightweight, and
So,
Can I feel
so
it?
I met Dan when it was still called Weemon
Oh, it's
or
super
Wymon.
lightweight.
yeah,
When it was on
been
your
a
kitchen
long,
table.
Interesting road.
And this is
getting Paralinks off
your
the ground.
third year at NAB, right?
This is our second year showing at NAB, and I've been attending the show for about 5 years now. And this has been the best one yet, I have to say.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Meeting wonderful people like yourselves, and all the people out there making films and video, and it's just a great community. It's a great world community. You know, I see people from the Czech Republic, from Korea, from China, England, all over Europe, all over Asia, South America, Central America, Canada. I mean, it's crazy to realize.
Every country. You're just
South
gonna
Africa.
just rattle them
Literally
all
the world.
off.
Yeah, I could just make a list.
The world.
On and on.
The world is your oyster. So, Dan, we just got done doing the Road2NAB show. We made 5 short films on the Road2NAB in 3 days, 5 directors. And I was telling Jen and Jenny about you had a road trip recently with one of our good friends, Vera from Vera Meets. And you guys made a film on the road. So why don't you talk a little bit about that, about your guerrilla filmmaking experience?
Sure. So last summer, my wife Sharon and I did a indie film called Salad Days, starring and produced and directed by our good friend Vera Meet. Check her out, verameet.com. She makes this amazing sort of gothic, sort of fun jewelry that's just really unique. Like, you're not going to find anything else like it out there. So it's both macabre and funny and beautiful. And
But your photography looks amazing. It looks
Thank
very
you.
cool. What you share with me is like very cool.
Thank you. Yeah, so we took a road trip. It was a 22-day long road trip, and
Long road
very
trip.
small crew.
How do you survive for 22 days on the road
Well, I wish I could
in that
say
type of
it was
environment?
air conditioning and plenty of hydration in the van that kept us going, but there was no air conditioning in the van for more than half of the trip, and
That's my car every day, so I don't know what he's
Yeah,
complaining
like-
about. I don't
and this
got
is
that
like,
good
and, like
day
so you
thinking
so
about
you
it.
braved
cubes
the
out the
elements
window.
too,
Oh,
but
yeah.
for 22 days, because you guys shot in some crazy
I
places.
don't
Because you
think
guys
I'm the
went to
same.
New
If
York
you look
City,
at me,
right?
I'm still not the same person. Yeah, we went from LA to New York in 22 days.
Holy.
We took the southern route, and we would drive for literally 8
That's a
to
long
10
time on the
hours.
road.
Yes. I mean,
3 days was too much for me.
3 days is plenty for me most of the time as well. So, yeah, I'd love to hear about you guys' experience. I mean, we got.
It wasn't 22
pretty
days,
nice
but
places.
we got some stuff done. It was really cool. We were sharing some shots earlier from what we did. You know, we shot in the Salt Flats outside of where was that?
That was right outside King. No, that was outside Amboy.
Amboy.
Yeah.
Amboy. We shot in the Salt Flats. We went to Hackberry, Arizona. We found this cool general store with a junkyard, and they let us shoot there like all day. It was really amazing.
Sounds incredible.
Yeah. It was like these wonderful free locations, hassle-free outside Los Angeles. You shoot you shoot a lot of times on professional sets, but you also do a lot of guerrilla filmmaking, so you understand the plight of the independent filmmaker.
Absolutely.
And having to deal with, we got shut down by the cops in Pasadena. That was a lot of fun, and on the way out here, and
I want to hear about your craziest experience in filmmaking.
My craziest experience in filmmaking, I would have to say, I did a lot of the B-roll for the TV show Justified on FX with my mentor, Francis Kenny, ASC. And we got to go to Kentucky, which was incredible. I mean, you hear about some of the family feuds that they have there in the coal mining towns, and stuff like that is still going on to this day. You have to wonder if there's something in the water, maybe. I don't know.
Man, it's a blood feud. Let me tell you,
it's a bloody massacre.
Blood feud.
I do declare.
I like when we bring people over to the dark side, y'all. I like when they come on over and just live with it.
You are stuck forever.
What holy crap, we have 57 people watching
We have
us
57
right
people.
now.
57 people?
That might
Our
be a
views
record.
just
Very
spiked.
sweet. Now,
I have to
now that
pee,
we know you're there,
but I can't leave now that I know there's
tweet at
57
us.
people.
That's the magnetic attraction of
Road2NAB
Paralinks.
show. Oh,
Clearly, Paralinks brought on all the views.
Well, here's the problem. In our lower third,
But we have had
there's-
over 260,000 views.
In our
y'all.
lower
Yeah, we
third,
have.
there is a space between NAB and show. Do not put a space there, or we
Wow,
won't
look at that,
get it.
260,000 viewers.
So if you have tweeted at us at Road2NAB, we haven't gotten it.
So Dan, so
Road to
talk to
NAB
us a little bit more about your filmmaking experience using Paralinks and all that type of stuff, and some of your sponsors you're working with. You have Small HD.
Yeah, we're partnered up with Small HD for our monitors. So one of the biggest things about Paralinks is that we're cooperative, friendly people. We like to work with other filmmakers, other gear creators. This is really a world community that we're in, and it's great to be able to utilize all the cool gear that there is here at the show. To
Yeah, for
actually
sure.
Make stuff. So I mean, I'm a gearhead.
Yeah, as I know, and as am I.
But at the end of the day, it's all about telling the story, making a great picture, right?
Yeah.
So as I'm sure you can attest.
Now, Dan introduced me to the Blackmagic Cinema Camera, which we've been shooting on exclusively. We shot the Billy Ray Cyrus music video on that. We're doing the documentary.
Everybody knows
and
this.
Well, I gotta
Stop
keep throwing. I
telling
gotta keep
people.
throwing, I gotta keep throwing out the Blackmagic. So we were hanging out with the Blackmagic people last night. Their little soiree they had, and what do you think of the Ursa?
Very interesting. I'd love to try getting it in my hands myself.
Yeah.
I honestly wish that I could get that gigantic screen only, and just take that with me, because that would be great for giving to a director or producer with a Paralinks system.
I have a director that kvetches a lot about being able to see a big monitor right by the camera.
I got a little excited by that and the 3 monitors, just a little.
Yeah.
It might be on film somewhere.
The only thing I'm worried about, to be completely honest, is the giant LED lights. So I'm sure there's got to be a switch that turns off the brightness of those, because you'll light the whole set with the audio meters. But other than that,
the audio meters, yeah, you're gonna
I
have
think
to
they're
put
doing some really innovative stuff.
Little gaff tape on there.
Pushing the boundaries. There's someone who brought up something that I hadn't even thought of, which is, they have a camera body that doesn't have a sensor block at all. It just has an HDMI port. So you could hang your Paralinks receiver on that, put your Paralinks transmitter onto a small copter or Steadicam or underneath the car where it's going to get destroyed by rocks if you're driving 1,000,000 miles an hour through the desert.
Yeah.
And have your great recording and sound
Yep.
mixing right there inside the vehicle with you, or on the ground if your stuff's in the air or in the ocean. It's like a remote camera pedestal.
Yeah,
Pretty
it
crazy.
is. It's very, very cool.
So I think we're just going to see people using all these tools.
All right, guys, we just lost 10 viewers with this boring talk.
Okay, we were
so it's time
to
stop being gearheads and
Things
let's
gotta get a
entertain
little more blue.
the guests here.
All right, let's kick it up a few
I
notches.
think if we would have just had Elvis, Mary Jenny on the show, like I said, we would have
Look.
Yesterday was the first day we did not take a nap on the show, so I'm very proud of us about yesterday. But maybe we should just take a nap.
Really good.
I mean, maybe it's nap time.
Maybe we can play a song.
How many
That'll
hours a
entertain
day do you
people.
guys do the recording on the show? This is
2 hours.
You guys are here for 2
Yeah,
hours.
we
That's a
got
pretty
another.
long show.
You guys hang in there. We got another 20 minutes. I think we
Another
got
20
one more
minutes, we're gonna
guest.
power through it.
And
That's
we
called
haven't.
stamina.
We still need to talk about Jorge's film.
I know I have it queued up, ready to
All
go.
right, let's watch one of our other films that we shot on the road. We shot this on the Blackmagic Cinema camera with Zeiss Compact Primes. Dan, you can critique.
I'm gonna turn the sound.
I'll enjoy it as well.
I mean, critiquing something that the
the
director's
you
not
shot
here
this,
to talk.
So why don't you tell us about what was Jorge
Part
thinking?
of it because we were, some of it was shot by Jorge.
Oh, he did some of this.
He did.
Because we were running late
We
on
were
the
running
road.
late on the road with the RV. Now this
So
is
that's
starring
this
Bill
Black
Suplee.
Magic right here.
No, that's a Canon 5D.
That's the Canon 5D.
We don't want to talk about that.
Collier's a
5D3.
hater on
This is
anyone
Bill
that's not
Suplee.
Black
I love
Magic.
Bill.
That's a Canon.
Look,
I'm sorry,
there's-
that's the Black Magic
there's
Cinema
Jenny
camera with the Compact Primes.
in another movie because she's a whore for attention.
I might be a
and
little
she likes
bit
to
of
be
a
in all the
movie whore.
movies.
This is all Black Magic. That's not. And this is Bill Suplee, and Bill is Ethan Suplee's father from.
But Bill has his
My name
own
is
fame
Earl.
in his own right. Bill's been on My Name is Earl. He's been in a lot of my things, and if you're on my things, then you're famous, right, Jenny Curtis? Look at Jenny giving that performance. Now I know Jorge had this idea for a while, and it's kind of what made him want to do the Road2NAB show was that he wanted to do some simple, sort of beautiful movies like
beautiful
this.
shots.
Look at that shot. That's Bill's man. Bill is so amazing looking.
He's just
Look at that.
He's got such an interesting
He's
face
the
to photograph,
sweetest
doesn't he?
man.
So handsome. He really is the sweetest man. I've been really lucky that I've been able to work with him for so many years.
And obviously, this is right by JPL.
I don't want to show any more of this film because Jorge ain't here, and I don't want to like
Give
ruin
it away.
anything. So
We don't
Justin,
wanna-
we can take Bill away there.
Is this the one you guys did in Pasadena?
That
Yeah.
was
I recognize
Pasadena.
that bridge. I
Yeah.
know that is.
Damn,
Right
that's
near
where
my
the
house.
cops
And we
rid of us.
got the last shot that we needed right before the cops showed up. They were walking up the bridge. I was still filming, and we got that last shot. And I literally turned to Rudy, who's over here in the booth, and I gave him the Black Magic and the CP2s, and I'm like, head that way. Give me the T2i that we were shooting behind the scenes on, and I'll pretend I'm filming on that. And it worked perfectly. So
The old bait and switch technique.
the old bait and switch
I like
technique.
it.
Yes,
I
yes,
like it.
we had to do that.
Um,
We had to
We're
do
just taking selfies over here.
We're just taking selfies. We're just making a student film. Jenny's in film school,
Totally.
that type of thing.
Basically.
I really wish that I knew what these videos were so I could show you guys more things.
More teasers. What are we going to show?
I don't know because I don't know what these are. Aaron did not label them in a way that makes any sense to me.
Blame
So
the producer.
I'm
When in
blaming the
doubt,
producer.
blame the producer.
So Dan, what's upcoming in your world?
Upcoming, the trip back to Los Angeles. I'd
The
have
trip
to
back to
say
Los
it's,
Angeles?
The thing I'm looking forward
Are you
to
going
the
to
most.
film
The road to LA?
on the road? The road to LA?
Probably not.
No.
Are
No.
you? Are you guys doing the road to?
No,
we
we
don't
are
ever
driving
stop
straight
filming.
there.
What you talking about?
Actually, yeah, I'll throw a GoPro on the hood. I'm driving the
There you
RV
go.
back.
You
It'll
ever
be
do
really
the
fun.
Instagram video? Do you use the
Oh, I use the Instagrams a lot.
The Instagram
I follow
video
at
is
Collier Landry.
awesome.
That's for sure.
Oh shit! Are we gonna get a song?
We're gonna get a
Jenny
song.
Curtis?
I was going to say Collier Landry should sing us a song because Collier Landry is the genuine rock star of Road to NAB show.
Oh, can we show a little
The
bit of
Road
Sean
to
Becker's
Rock.
video?
We did already.
We did.
Where were you?
That's
Were
right.
you
That's
taking a
right.
piss?
No, that was when
You were
Aaron
there
was
for
here.
that.
And Aaron, you guys right. You guys were talking about that.
But
Why don't you sing us a song, Jenny?
I was going to say Collier should sing us a song.
Oh,
No?
maybe he should sing a piece of his song. Could you play Jenny's
Collier
guitar?
Landry. He can play.
I can
what
play
it-
Jenny's. You have a pick.
Can you do
Is-
red
I
wine?
don't. Wait. Hold on. Rick has
has a
a
pick.
homemade pick. Rick, what happened to the pick, Rick?
Here we go. This is live.
We're gonna have a homemade pick by Rick.
Oh my God, he's here to marry you.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
He is here to
Shut the front door.
Elvis
Okay.
is gonna marry
Wait,
Justin
hold on.
and Jenny
You're
right
gonna sing
now
the
on
wedding
live
song.
TV.
I'm gonna give you the pick.
Okay, like this is happening. No, and
Are we getting married right now?
and the song he's gonna sing the song.
Can we do the wide shot?
We need
Let's
a
go to the
wide shot?
and see who's here.
Holy shit!
You can't even see him.
Elvis,
You guys.
Elvis has entered the building.
I'm gonna cry.
Elvis is gonna.
This is the most romantic time of my life. My minister isn't even paying attention to me.
Jenny Curtis, go over to Elvis. Elvis and Justin.
Go to
Elvis is gonna
him.
marry at
Elvis is too
Jenny
busy taking
Curtis
pictures.
to Justin. What's your Twitter handle?
You're gonna.
Justin's big idea. Right now on live TV.
Tweet, sorry, just like little Jay Lee. Jay Lee, you're missing
On
out.
the magic, on the science.
Can we
box.
get married? Am I standing? Are we sitting?
Sorry, at Jay.
You gotta get in here and marry
Thank
me,
you so much
Justin.
for having me.
Hi, Elvis.
You asked for Elvis before?
Yes.
I deliver.
This is
This
amazing.
is what happens, Dan, when you come over to our. You don't even
Uh-huh.
want to know.
Thank you, pretty mama. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Let's give Elvis the hot seat.
Mike to Elvis.
Wow, so we asked for Elvis, and Coach Deb delivered us some Elvis.
Coach Deb can do no wrong.
Thank you.
Let's just
Thank
How
you.
did you make
Oh, I
that
gotta sit
happen,
down.
Coach Deb? We
Woo,
asked for
thank
Elvis, and you
you.
delivered us some Elvis. Wow.
This is what you.
He is actually Elvis.
I am Elvis Electric, ladies and gentlemen.
He is
Here for
Elvis
your dining and dancing
Electric.
pleasure.
It says it on his badge.
Okay. All right. Now, as the narrator and commentator, you ask me the questions, I answer them. That's how it works.
That very much. Very much, but this is not a normal show.
This is,
Okay.
this is
This
not
show
what
is out
happened.
of control.
I like it. I like it.
We have bad accents here. They go from Southern to British to really
Wait,
tired.
we gotta catch Elvis up though. Elvis, we were talking about you earlier because I wanted to get married here in Vegas.
I can do that.
And I really wanted to get married by an Elvis.
Yeah.
And I'm currently betrothed to Justin over there in the red shirt.
Justin,
And I was
you're a lucky
hoping
man.
That Justin will come
Love
over
the
here
shades, man.
and
They
marry
rock.
me
Yeah.
on live streaming television. Justin, I know I got the ring on already, but let's get married, baby.
Give
Come
me
here.
married.
Come
If
here.
you don't, I'm
Come
going
on.
to. If you don't, I'm
Just
going
come down here. Come on.
If you-
Come on. Come here. Come on.
Elvis
Come on.
is gonna
Somebody
marry-
else do the magic box.
Yeah, do the
I
magic
want
box.
you to come in here.
All right, and
Isn't
the
that
dude
box
with the
of
guitar,
science?
what's he doing there, man?
So this is Collier
Not gonna do it,
Landry.
you guys.
Hey,
He's
Landry.
actually he's a cinematographer,
Wait, hold
but
on.
he just covered a Billy Ray Cyrus song under Billy's permission because we just shot a Billy Ray Cyrus video. We're very important people here, Elvis.
Billy Ray
Not
Cyrus,
as
Billy Ray
important
Cyrus,
as
Billy Ray Cyrus.
We're very important. Right, Billy Ray?
I-
Billy Ray, you better be watching this.
Billy Ray, baby, you better watch it. Here's my card there, honey.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at this.
I'm special too.
Elvis has cards.
I got cards,
You
so I
guys-
know. That's so I know
So
who I
Elvis,
am.
tell us what are you? What do you do? What do you do in an NAB show, Elvis?
I came here to. I volunteer my time. I'm a Vietnam veteran, and now, and I've played around
Billy
town.
Ray, he's a Vietnam veteran.
I'm a Vietnam vet, and I've donated my time. I donate my time. I've played all the casinos and all that thing here in town for 25 years, and I kind of retired from that. Now everything I do goes to the active veterans or active military and veterans. I will not play for fun, or I do play for funds, but it all gets donated. And I've had an amazing career here in town as a
Elvis.
commercial pilot, and I fly during the day, play at night. And now I'm out here with all these beautiful, and you are hot, by the way. Who's your
Isn't she?
daddy?
Coach Deb
Deb.
got a hot damn times two on
God,
her.
you're
Too
hot.
hot damn.
Anyway, that's enough about me, but
No,
yeah.
oh my gosh! Now we have to tweet Elvis. Elvis is not only is he the king, he is like
Still the king.
the savior, the saint.
I am the same. And last month I was on Brain Games, the National Geographic Brain Games. Month before that I was on. I'm promoting myself. The month before that, I was on the Travel Channel, and now I'm here with you, the best show in town, ladies
Damn
and gentlemen,
right.
here, right?
Elvis, what is your Twitter? What is your tweeter?
I don't know what a Twitter is or a tweeter.
Of course, Elvis is too cool.
I'm
to be a
100.
Twitter.
Elvis doesn't
Honey,
have
I'm
to
an
be
old dude. I'm 65 years old, and I'm still looking hot for an old man,
You
right?
look
You are a
amazing.
sexy
Yeah,
Elvis.
right.
Let's say that.
Elvis has entered the building. That's what we're gonna put on our tweeter.
Put it on your Twitter,
We're gonna
baby.
do it at the Road to NAB show and the NAB show hashtag, so people can find you and see how cool you are.
I am
How
cool.
can they find you? I have a website.
You
here,
got my
Elvis
website.
Electric.
Yeah. Just
Elvis
www.elviselectric.net.
Electric. This is really hard to type for some reason.
Well,
there's a lot of E's.
Yes, because you're from down south, don't you know?
How bad is my accent?
I
Elvis?
like it, baby. I like it.
You like it? You
I
like
like it, pretty mama.
How is your accent when you're Elvis? Do you get a lot of?
Oh, honey, I use my old pilot voice. I go, oh, baby, who's your daddy? Come on over here, pretty mama. Let me shake my money maker for you. Oh, yeah.
ElvisElectric.com.
Yes.
People, go see him. Go hire ElvisElectric.com because he gives his money to the vets.
Yeah, yeah. It all goes to veterans. All goes to charity.
All money to vets.
Yeah.
I'm putting
And
it
their
on.
families.
She is not tweeting at 90 words
And
per
their
minute the way
families.
Adrian Ashley does.
Yeah, this is an awesome show you got. I don't know what it is.
We don't know.
We don't know what it is either.
So you are right in the same boat with us.
And who do we got here? Billy Ray Cyrus?
Close.
Yeah. Are you really? Are you like famous?
We got over
He's
here
gonna be.
the famous Collier Landry.
Yeah.
Rockstar cinematographer extraordinaire.
I like it. I was in broadcasting for years as a.
You have a great voice for that.
Thank you. I was a helicopter news reporter.
Ooh, I like that. How do you do that?
Well, I was a helicopter pilot in Vietnam. When I came back, I went into broadcasting because I got my degree in communications. So it was just an easy fit. I just slid right in there, and I had a blast.
Flying up high.
I fly high. I flew for Playboy magazine for 10 years.
What?
That was a trip, yeah.
Why were you flying there?
Because they hired me.
I
needed a job.
I'm going to quickly say to Adrian Ashley, who says Billy Ray Cyrus is going to be on hashtag Dad Chat tonight at 6 p.m. to talk about Hope is Just Ahead and bullying. And she said we got to hop on, but I'm going to tell Adrian she could hop off that train.
Oh, yeah.
We ain't getting on that crazy
Justin's
train.
big idea is tweeting us at the wrong
Adrian
handle.
Ashley here.
Okay, what's your name, sir?
This is
Collier.
Can I borrow your guitar for a moment?
Oh, please do.
Actually, you can borrow my guitar. But yes, Elvis, please borrow my guitar. I didn't make it. Rick made it. Me and Collier, you were getting all the facts wrong.
That's pretty cool, Rick.
How does this come off here?
Oh, you just squeeze the back. So
Elvis is about to play us a song, y'all.
Yeah, I'll use your pick.
Handmade pick by Rick. Picks by Rick. Picks
Justin,
by Rick.
you're tweeting us at the wrong handle, Justin.
Justin, tweet us at the right handle. Road2NABshow.com. No,
Well, you're in the New Media Lounge. You better get better.
Accurate.
Here we go, Elvis, a special Elvis treat.
Girls right here.
Oh, Collier?
Load of the snake, got my temperature rising. High and higher, got me into the sky.
What do you know? We in Vegas on the last day of the show. We get serenaded by Elvis, the Presley the King.
Come on, baby. Oh, that mercy got me into the sky. Shake your money maker, baby.
Woo!
Got my temperature high, like a beautiful Sunday choir. They get my temperature high, burning love.
Woo!
I turn a hunker burning love. Who's your
Love.
Hunker burning love.
Oh, yeah.
Hunker burning love.
What now?
Burning love. Yeah, thank you.
He's still the king.
Elvis Presley.
Hashtag still the king.
Oh, we're still going.
Shake it loose, let it fall.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, boy.
Something's happening. I feel like Collier and I should leave.
You're getting married. I can't flirt with you.
What? You were the one supposed to marry me. I got left at the altar twice now because my husband won't come over here and
We
marry
only
me.
have 7 minutes left, so I think a couple things need to happen. One of which we need to thank our sponsors and our people, and two of which, as we wrap out the show, as we end the show, we need to have the wedding hosted by Elvis. Is going to marry them on the show. You're going to do it, Elvis, right?
Rudy Ruiz.
Here we
Set
go.
up.
All right, so let's be on a very, very serious
Okay,
note.
actually, now we're going to be serious. This is serious.
Zeiss, Carl Zeiss lenses. You guys had no idea that we were this. Look, we have clout. Elvis is sitting here.
Elvis.
Yeah,
You
Elvis.
were on the right train from the beginning. You knew, you believed in us, and you gave us money to go on this trip, and you gave us your lenses, and we made beautiful videos, and we're going to share them with you and the world. Carl Zeiss lenses, thank you so much.
Thank you, Carl Zeiss lenses. Thank you.
Carl.
Gawk.com. We cannot wait to put our videos up on Gawk.com. We're gonna start making some revenue off the videos. We're also gonna have some free content up there, so you guys can go there and see what's been going on behind the scenes. And it's so easily laid out. We're gonna have a channel just for Road2NAB show on Gawk.com, GAWK.com. Go check them out and get your own page. Start making some money.
It's a really exciting platform,
It's
so
very
go
cool.
check them out.
It's very, very
for real.
cool.
It's like having an iTunes and Netflix combined into one for indie
And
filmmakers.
YouTube.
Right?
All of
And
it,
some-
all the
yeah.
good stuff in one site.
And there are major YouTube stars there making like big money. So this is the next thing. So get on it now.
Being one of the cool
Dynamic,
kids.
you came in at the last minute. We were in the hole. We didn't know how we were going to eat, and you came in with your amazing donation. And they're great. You guys got to go to dynamic.com. We'll have this all on the site so you can find it. But they do. I believe they do graphics and a lot of other really cool things. So we'll make sure you know about
In
them.
the city of brotherly love. mind you, which is where I'm from, Philadelphia,
where
Pennsylvania.
We're going to be shooting when we do.
Beethoven.
Hopefully,
Yep.
all
I did
grown
not
up.
know that.
And then we need to say thank you to the NAB show because NAB show
Thank you.
treated us like rock stars from the minute we rolled in.
Thank you, NAB Show.
Thank you,
And thank
NAB
you,
Show.
New Media Expo.
Very big
Well,
thank you.
I
to
mean,
New Media.
Rick
we
Calvert,
gotta get
Coach
Rick in.
Deb.
Oh no, Rick, are you going on
The
another
whole
show?
team of New Media Expo.
We need to get Rick in here.
Thank
but
you
I think
so
he's
much.
going
Seriously,
elsewhere.
Seriously.
We think that like New Media Expo they're really a forefront. They're ahead of the game. You're watching at nmxlive.com, so you can actually find out more about them. They've teamed up with NAB Show, so next year at NAB Show, New Media Expo, and IWTV, the awards, everything is most likely going to all be here. I'm not going to say for sure because I don't want to start rumors.
Yeah. But it's
going to be here at NAB Show, and we're going to be taking over and all of the new media. If you're in web, if you're doing what we're doing, if you're filmmakers like us, if your shit's going on the web, you need to know who New Media Expo is.
This is the
Yes, you
media
do.
revolution.
This is the new media revolution, which NMX is at the forefront of. Now they've got NAB involved. They're partnering. You're here. You've got the gear. You've got the media. It's a great partnership, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys next year with our crazy Elvis.
And we may be working with NMX if they don't take this away because they think we're too crazy. We may be streaming from
You guys
live to you.
tweet at us
Yeah, we
and
may be-
NMX
yeah.
about how you want this to
Yes.
continue.
Tweet
Yes.
NMX.
Hashtag
Road to
NMX.
NAB show.
Hashtag
NMX.
Tell them if you want to see more of us. If you don't,
If you
great.
don't, keep
maybe
it
we
to
don't.
yourself.
If you don't.
No.
We-
Don't tell them if you don't want to see us.
If you don't
Just
want to
tell
see us,
them
we
if
want to
you
know.
do.
We don't want to be seen, but not be seen. If they don't want to see us, we don't see them.
No,
We
I
see
want
them.
It
to
happens.
force you
It
to
happens.
watch my show. I want to force you to watch us.
I have seen a lot of media, different types of media come and go in the last 40 years, and what you guys are doing is really on the forefront. It's really on the cutting edge, and I think this thing is going to take off like a rocket. You've got a lot of positive energy.
Elvis.
Thank you, Elvis.
A lot
Elvis.
of positive energy, highly intelligent, really motivated people here. Tune in. I mean, they got a great thing going on here. You got to rock.
You heard it from the man himself.
Elvis himself gave us an endorsement in Las Vegas.
Yes.
And then and Red Rock Micro, you guys were so sweet. You've been tweeting
Yeah, thank
out
you
all,
so much,
you've been
Red Rock
retweeting all of
Micro.
our tweets, and you gave us the gear to use, and it really came in super handy.
Thank you, Black Magic Design.
Black Magic, we are looking forward to this next year working with you and what we can get our hands into and how we can help each other.
Using your products, your cameras are amazing. I love them.
Love
Jen
them.
loves them.
May I chime in again?
Yes, please.
And, because I donate my time, and because I really believe in what you guys are doing here, and by all means, if you need me for anything next year, give me a holler. I will be here. At your
Thank you,
Elvis is
Elvis.
officially on the Road to NAB show next
Elvis
year.
of Elvis Electric.
I will
Thank you.
perform all of these you are here. I'll bring people into your booth. I'm going to rock and roll with you guys, all right?
And you know what? Very true. And you perform for the veterans. We want to thank all the vets out there for enabling us to do what we do and keeping us safe. Got Your Six. We want to give a shout out to them. Thank you very much for doing what you guys do. We really appreciate it.
And thank you guys so much for our Indiegogo people. Like we said at the beginning of the show, if you're just tuning in, we are so grateful to all of you who donated your own hard-earned money to us to be able to get on the road. You're the reason we were able to eat. You're the reason we were able to get gas. And we are so grateful. We had hotel rooms because of you. We didn't have to sleep on, like, the ground like homeless people.
We still had to sleep on the ground.
We kinda did.
Or tents. I was
were
in a
grounds
pack of tent.
inside of hotels
Yeah, we were
or
inside
houses.
at least.
And then to everybody who's watched this last week, like you guys
Yeah,
have been
thank
so
you for
much
watching.
fun.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
it's been an interesting experiment, and we really think we're gonna continue to do this and have more of you back in Los Angeles on the show every week. So tweet #NMX
Tweet at us if you
want
want to come onto our show, or if you want it to happen. But tweet at us if you want to come onto the show. I'll let you on.
all of our guests who have come by, Elvis and Adrian and Coach Deb and Dan Paralinks and Rydell from Why Not Sin Pillow
and Ryan
from
Salazar,
Broadcast Beat.
Broadcast Beat.
I know we
missing some,
had
but
so
we
many
loved you
people come
guys.
through. We love you guys so much. Okay, so that's over. It's the end of our 2 hours. So now it's time. You've been waiting for it. Jenny Curtis is gonna get married to the
By
Justin.
Elvis.
Well, yeah, I'm getting married, Justin.
To the Justin by
Come over here.
Elvis.
Do we have
And
to like sit on the floor? So
I
we
think
can see us?
you need to stand up and use the big camera.
Big camera?
Use the big camera. I think Collier should play your song, which is maybe should be our song.
Oh,
So
yeah, it
that
should
we-
be our
from
song.
our video.
So we're gonna have.
Unless
you were gonna
Elvis is
marry
Elvis
us,
gonna marry us with the guitar?
Come on,
Here we
Justin,
go.
put on your fancy jacket there. Come on. Take the headphones off. Come
This
on.
is happening.
It's
We're
11
gonna
a.m. We gotta
married
get this
live.
show on the road.
Holy shit!
He put on
We
a
have
leather jacket for me,
409
y'all.
viewers.
All right, all 400 of you, you're about to watch.
Oh,
me
it's Sunday
marry
everyone
my
too,
man.
man. We got Elvis in the building. Elvis shows up, and we got Elvis.
Call your friends, call your neighbors, call your enemies.
Here we go, Justin.
I don't think we should do that one. I think we should kneel so that it's nice and close. You can see us cry.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
All right, here.
Jen
Let
Page,
me
move
Elvis.
over. Elvis,
you're
come
gonna,
into the middle.
You're gonna preside over the proceedings.
How do you want to set this up? You gotta come down the floor with me.
Everybody wants to see the Jenny Curtis get married by the
I'm
Elvis.
gonna, that's my face.
Oh no.
So we're gonna move this over.
All right, I'm
And
gonna
you
let
guys
Elvis
should switch
kind of be in
chairs.
the middle.
Yeah.
Actually, we can see Elvis really well right
We
there.
gotta be on the other side. It's gotta be in the middle of us.
Okay, Elvis, why don't you take my seat, Elvis?
honey. I love that accent.
Take. I know it likes to come out. It's a filmmaker thing.
That's real TV.
That's the best part of my day.
Whatever I can do to make you happy, Elvis. Whatever I can do to make you happy.
You guys are out of control. You guys are awesome.
All right, I'm gonna sit over here. Elvis is gonna take my
What's your
seat.
names, baby?
So we have Jenny, and we have Jenny, and we have Justin.
That kind of works.
All right, have a seat right there, Elvis. Here's a microphone for you
I got
to look
my
into the
legs
little
spread
science
way.
box.
There you go.
All right,
Half of this goes out to all the
Rudy's a
Yeah.
personal wedding photographer over there.
we got the wedding photographer.
I vow to love you until I leave the NMX booth. And then I will love you forever, but in the back of my brain.
And what about you?
Come on, Justin, man. You got to see something really cool. I mean, you got a hot little mama here. You got a pretty hot little mama.
It's like we've already been married 20 years and we never get laid.
This is the most. Oh, do we get to do a ring? Do we get to do the rings now?
Yeah, you get. Okay, Justin.
Wait.
Honey, I got all kinds of rings. Pick one. Take one.
Wait, we gotta do Elvis.
Oh, we're gonna get an Elvis
You're gonna
ring.
get an Elvis ring, and you're gonna get to keep that, honey.
Oh my goodness!
That is a present.
You gotta
from the
put that one on her, Justin.
Yeah.
I think.
No, I've done this before.
All right, Elvis gonna do it.
All right, Justin, my man. I mean, you're looking cool with all you got your leathers on and your shades, and you look like Madonna with the red.
It's very
things.
80s, right?
Yeah, very. I like the retro 80s thing. All you need is you can have the big hair. Justin, my man, you take Jenny, right, honey? Yeah. Jenny, won't you take a ride with me? Okay, you take Jenny as your lawful wedded woman to love, behold, to rock and roll, till death do's you part, or you find another woman.
I do.
All right, he do, ladies and gentlemen. He do it. He done did it. And Jenny, honey. And you are a gorgeous young lady here, ladies and gentlemen. We got Jenny, ladies and gentlemen. Do you take Justin, the man from the 80s with the shades and the leathers, you take him to love, honor, and obey for the rest of your natural-born life, or until I come along. All right.
Let's go ahead and just say hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Rock and roll. All right. So all 498 viewers out there, I now pronounce you.
Wait, we gotta do the rings.
Oh yeah, okay. Put on the ring on.
No, you need to put the ring on. He needs to put that ring on you.
Okay. Yeah, trade the ring.
This is the most unorganized wedding I've ever done been to. Daddy, you didn't do a very good job.
All right, put.
You need a microphone.
Put the ring on it. Woo, you got that
God,
over.
I'm gonna cry.
You got a ring.
I'm gonna cry.
Feel free to cry, honey. All right, put the ring on Justin. Justin, my man. Okay, I now pronounce you man and wife, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my gosh!
Big round of applause.
You need to kiss Justin now.
Okay.
Oh, it's official! It's official! Oh, he got kissed by Elvis.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I kissed Justin.
All right, Collier's gonna play us out with their wedding song.
We're gonna close out
and we're
our
gonna
show
go
with Collier's song that we have our music video for. Give me this. Shout out to Indiegogo for our beautiful sponsors and our beautiful way to close out our show. Are you ready for this? Collier, Landry, go for it.
Can you put the mic in Collier's face?
I'm getting there.
Oh, she's got it.
I just got married, okay? Give me a break.
Now you're gonna have some babies, right? Because I need some grandbabies.
Oh God.
We won't talk
Mom,
about
if
how
you're
I already
watching,
have some.
Forgive me.
Yeah, you're adorable. All right, Collier, sing us out with that beautiful voice of yours.
Never see you smile again. Never want to touch your skin. Truth to be so plain to see. couldn't love you, I wouldn't be me. And I couldn't kiss the morning sun like a river that has nowhere to run. God only knows where I might be. I couldn't love you, I wouldn't be me. Yeah. I wouldn't be me. Oh, no, 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 no.
And come into my life, I'd be forever wondering why I never found my destiny. If I couldn't love you, I wouldn't be me.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Aww.
Wouldn't be me, no.
Rock it out!